Hello and welcome to the Root Winter Tournament Finals. My name is, of course, Guerric. This is Lily.
Hi!
Our players today, our finalists, are Glandor Hooverstein.
Hello.
OverTheMorrow.
This is the most well-known I'll ever be. It's all downhill from here.
RootManuvas.
Hi.
And AquamanBoss.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening.
Thank you so much, everybody. You know where to find me if you need me, so good luck, have fun, go ahead and get started.
World final. Here we go.
The finals!
So exciting.
You just reminded me. It's birdsong, daylight, and evening in our 3 time zones. It's pretty cool.
That. We are in 3 very different time zones.
Okay.
Someone it's early morning, someone it's late evening, and someone it's middle of the day. Or 2 it's middle of the day, more accurately.
The international finals.
Here we go.
Only fitting.
Love it.
Yeah.
I did not pay them to do this, I promise.
I mean, you did, though.
Well,
There's prize money involved.
I guess Leader did.
Yeah. There is prizes involved, so technically you did pay them to be here.
Decision. I did not want 4th seat, but here we are.
I would have
nonetheless.
swapped if you offered.
I don't think we can do that, but
Unfortunately, no, but I like the idea.
look at this map and
Or the,
real quick.
What's the win rates of the different seats across the tournament?
oh gosh, why don't I have that ready?
Why don't you have that ready?
I want to say that 3rd seat is like the seat to be. I feel like 2nd, 3rd, and 4th are all like kind of comparable. Just hit the giant banner. Hit stats button.
Against my better judgment,
go.
I'm probably going to
Proceed.
go
There.
with the keepers, maybe?
Ooh.
All right, so
With the birds.
Yeah, 1st seat's actually probably the worst seat to be in.
yeah, seat 1 has the worst win rate of the tournament this year. Seat 3 has the best,
Action you won rounds 1 and 2.
but seat 4 is not far behind.
Yeah, luckily, though.
Don't you love how in this game everyone's done research on all the other players?
This is a true fact. AquamanBoss has won with keepers twice in this tournament.
Try to do this.
And once with lizards. So AquamanBoss already has my heart winning my 2 favorite factions only in this tournament.
AquamanBoss narrowly
lost.
Thank you, with moles last year. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Blending in. I'm sorry, I couldn't see them. Thank you. Okay.
So that would have also been a strong pick.
Start right here and go.
I mean, let's be honest. I'm gonna be honest. I think AquamanBoss is one of the strongest players of this game. This table, just due to his showing in the 2 tournaments that he's been in, he's lost 2 games total
Across
over 2 tournaments. So 8 games.
8 games, yeah.
Yeah, across 8 games, he's lost twice.
He is tied for the best win rate while having twice as many games
As everyone else.
as his tied players.
Edge.
Yeah,
They have 2
So.
points between them. 4 warriors.
that's pretty impressive.
I suppose. We'll go. Well, let's see if I go here and here.
Real quick, let me say
Put them.
some thanks to chat, who I've been ignoring, but not actually. Ninja Puffin, thank you so much for the Prime resub and for the 10 bits. Johnny Spud, thank you so much for the Prime resub, and Batmaster, thank you so much for the Prime resub, everybody.
Woo.
Okay.
That's very, very kind.
4.
We actually have 2.
Bet
Aw.
Failings, thank you so much for the 3 gift subs. Also, why did you actually get up at 4 a.m.?
They put any remaining relics randomly.
Yes, JC, yes.
Are not adjacent to my homelands.
Um,
So let
we
me
actually have 2 players coming from the losers bracket.
This is
It's
not-
Glandor and RootManuvas.
go this way.
Just real quick, I saw that comment somewhere.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, starting right.
What's up for every player Aqua's about to knock out?
And then I'm gonna go here.
So yeah, let's talk about this.
Go here.
And Riley, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Talking about this map real quick, the clearing suits are decent for keepers.
Books, faithful retainers are tucked in.
Aquaman has set up in a place where he can either go for Fox or he could go for some Mouse and get across the gap. So on Winter Map, you know, keepers traditionally have difficulty getting from one half of the map to the other. That's their primary problem.
Yeah.
in these games.
I will say it is interesting setting up there with mice in the top 2 corners.
It's
1, 5, and 6.
I just find that a fascinating setup.
You're-
Or not setup, but a fascinating layout.
2 can often be enough to get the job done.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, honestly, the top 2 corners aren't bad. They're only 2 spaces away. They're not like super far or anything. They just feel far.
And that's
But it's not.
the tunnel itself, and you could set up other
It's not in the northern corridor.
ones. Just the tunnel
Alright.
itself can't be adjacent. But yeah, you're
Great.
pretty flexible
Manuvas,
with ones.
are we running our round 2 factions back?
I think it might happen.
Interestingly,
Great.
Unless you're gonna be I mean, unless you want to be Ronin.
Interestingly, AquamanBoss's Badger's setup is very similar to what my round 2 game was like, particularly with all these fox clearings here as well. It's a very similar look.
So, from my knowledge, it sounds like OverTheMorrow and RootManuvas were already in a game together this tournament.
yeah, round 2.
I'm going off of what I think everyone's voices are because I don't get the nice pop up like y'all do, and if I do look at Guerric's screen, it's like really, really small. So I'm just going off of what I think people are saying.
So, I mean, I'm a little surprised there's this much agonizing, unless we truly don't want to go moles. Moles are tied for the best win rate this year.
They are the best win rate.
They are the best
They
win
just
rate.
beat everybody.
They just win games.
I was curious to see if Moles would be here today because they bowed out of the semifinals. So
They
I was
did.
Like, are they coming back for the finals?
Yeah,
The answer
we had a
is yes.
reprieve, and yeah, they return. And RootManuvas is picking moles.
Woo. Switchfang, not yet. I did not have time to make anything, but next year there definitely will be.
Exactly, and Riley. Why do I always pick moles? Because they just win. I'm a filthy tryhard.
That's a good point, Monte Cristo. RootManuvas is mainly a digital player.
That's fair. That's fair.
Did you turn up RootManuvas?
I did, and somehow he got quieter.
I was like, maybe he's just talking to himself.
Hey, I'm gonna turn him up some more anyway. He's gonna blast out our ears in a second.
Because he was talking normally for a bit.
Right.
Over to you, Mara.
Yeah.
The reluctant, yeah. If Morrow doesn't have bird cards, they may be reluctant to go Eerie, but they did have a pretty great Eerie game without
Thing is,
many birds.
I don't have a bird hand.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So actually, I was gonna say, OverTheMorrow is also the person who always chants manifest lizards.
There it is.
So,
Leaving Eerie to first seat. Eerie.
I mean, to be fair, first seat is the weakest seat, so you having Eerie could balance it out.
Maybe?
Although I wasn't sure if Glandor had the no Eerie dream.
I am the Manifest Lizards poster.
Oh, that's true. Yes, you were posting that. Christ, okay.
Christ.
I don't think Glandor wanted this choice.
Yeah, so in fairness, we'll talk about it in a second. Let's look at this Eerie setup. Going for the central garden clearing, which is interesting.
So on the positive, it does not interrupt the current plan for the keepers.
Yeah.
So it's kind of out of the way. And
Some problematic news, guy.
I mean, garden.
Picking outcasts.
I don't know.
All right. Okay.
We
Well, we've got to let the lizard set up first.
well, yeah, we'll see in a moment.
And double buddy garden, strong crafts, if
It's
allowed.
It's worth calling out. This is a 2-slot clearing. None of the adjacent, the 4 corner is also a 2-slot clearing, but it's the same suit as central clearing. 9 is not 2 slots unless the vagabond gets chosen and opens it up.
And Glandor did have some news.
Yeah. I believe Lizards chose a bunny outcast.
All right.
Either that or we left it unpicked. Well, at least we didn't care.
I know Mora was talking about it.
A proper hand for birds. So I think we're just gonna have to go Ronin.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yes!
Okay.
What?
The eerie, huh?
Thank you.
No.
So, for anyone who's maybe not aware, Ronin is typically considered
Very good.
either the worst or the second worst vagabond.
But they have won in this tournament before.
Badges crash into the moles, and I think.
Yeah,
I personally think they're
problem for a bit.
not the worst.
Yeah.
Additionally, Vagabond on the whole
We
has
know how bad Badgers can be.
a below average win rate this year.
Sorry, that
Well,
the implication
Okay,
was
fine.
there was don't lose the game to Bulls immediately.
And also, badges are the best at racing, right? So I will need to be able to police.
This is so spicy.
birds just as a sort of policing sacrifice.
Yeah, stop Bulls
My
early,
hand
stop
can't work.
Badgers late. That's how this works.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, the badges are actually pretty well played.
Notsador through run, go to makecraftgame.com and click on that Root tournament banner. That'll probably take you to, that's like the overall like Root stats post.
Anyway, I'm discarding my cards. Guys, can do this.
Okay.
Okay, so this is absolutely going to be a points racing game.
Absolutely is. And Batmaster, yes, this is the first time Eerie has gone unpicked.
Do the Rubens?
And now, in my wildest dreams, every single faction has been unpicked this tournament.
I was
It's crazy to me.
expecting Lizards to not be an option.
I'm a little surprised.
Glandor wanted lizards. He was planning on it.
Well, if you don't have a bird hand, that typically means you're heavily suited cards.
Did
which-
Aquaman have the only person who had a bird hand?
We're down.
I guess so.
About that real quick.
It's a lot of birds in the deck.
You can take out the small in 12. Well, if you like to go for
Johnny Spud, we've got one person from the Americas, two people from the UK. The UK?
Hostiles.
Or in the UK time zone, at least.
it's the mole.
I think it was a reference to Euro style.
Oh, Euro style.
Like
wouldn't
Ronin.
Whatever. And we got one person from Australia, just because I'm having fun listing off people's places.
Could get at least one aid before we do that.
I will say, this is really good news for the lizards. We've got 9 opening up now from the ruins.
See what the quest.
Potentially. It's not
Potentially.
guaranteed, but it is.
But possible now. Johnny Spud, I am not very intelligent. Sometimes I just read things very literal, and I'm an idiot that way.
Okay.
You got an Expel Bandits?
Well,
The errands could be rough. An early tea, assuming Glandor can craft the tea very early and get those quests done very early, it could work out okay. But the farther into the game you get, the more painful those errands become, unless you can manage to get additional tea beyond the first.
Mm-hmm. Not a great suit spread. It's all over the place. So
We do not know the Ronin's meeple, apparently.
that's
No.
the Arbiter, right? And then
no, that's the Ranger.
this one, that's the Harry.
It's that one.
This one is the Ronin. Or-
That's correct.
No, that's the Ranger.
Ronin is for inverted. That's Ranger.
yeah, the Ranger, because he's got the black eye. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
I will say, having the meeple be black against the white border,
Everyone ready?
it's visible.
This is perhaps the most visible vagabond we've ever had on the winter map.
It's quite visible.
Okay.
Are they? Gosh, are they? Did they just?
We're
I'm
gonna-
gonna run.
Dan Z, I'm gonna go with no.
Okay, sure. We're gonna slip into here.
They're just right into it. Okay.
No hesitation.
Starting out and clearing 12.
Okay. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? What do we get?
Love it.
Das Blut!
Point.
The worst thing we could have possibly gotten!
Ronin going for the Infinity Bootlet win. Very real, legitimate victory condition. Not at all a joke.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's implemented in digital and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's rough. That
It
is
is a rough start.
absolutely not the item Ronin wanted to pull turn 1. It is, in fact, the worst item to pull from the ruins.
Hit that mole! Hit that mole!
It would be good for the game. Would it be good for Glandor, though?
I don't know. I just like hitting moles.
So Mora mentioned this during the draft, but the way this needs to shake out for Vagabond and maybe even Lizards to win is
Slow it down.
slow moles down early, stop keepers late.
going to be the only person doing it because of lizards.
That's
Rob,
fair.
you got
I'm not expecting.
On the good side, though,
set up and attack.
moles cannot build buildings for fear of lizards.
Badgers.
Lizards do lizards make it more annoying.
Yes, moles can still do it if they go markets and control the outcast via their discards from their heavy draw. It's possible.
Do that late and it can be.
But I do think they need to kind of build a little momentum before doing that. But.
They're currently negotiating policing moles.
Dead. Or I guess he could be. We wouldn't know.
I don't know. I feel like you can get other people to police me more than you have to. But obviously, you're going to do it.
It's killing one mole.
You're just killing one mole. I feel like what are your plans?
I will also state, ignoring Ronin is a riverfolk.
If you kill them all,
Is Ronin a base game vagabond or?
The meeples from the Riverfolk expansion, because it was just meant to be the second vagabond meeple, not meant to be representative of any one role, and then they added a role for it as a retrofit in the vagabond pack.
The vagabond pack.
So the card comes in the vagabond pack, the meeple and Riverfolk.
Exhaust
Gotcha.
one boot
So,
and
ignoring the whole vagabond pack thing, we have one faction from every set.
well, that's
It's a
what I'm just gonna.
problem.
Because vagabond's base game, lizards are riverfolk, moles are duchy, underground expansion, and then the keepers and out of the Marauders expansion.
It seems
So
like
that's also kind of fun.
that's 1 point on the Ronin. Yeah, all right. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna.
So Shring, I think all of them are good talkers.
They are. These are very skilled players all around.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
I think these are all pretty well-rounded players.
Just gonna battle them all.
Battling them all.
Would you like to ambush?
No, but I would like an aid. But okay.
You would like an aid.
Yeah, I'd love an aid.
I've chosen not to aid.
All right.
Okay. Yeah.
I appreciate that from RootManuvas there. Attempting to talk Glandor to doing the somewhat traditional A-Ben battle, but with moles,
We don't care. With moles, we punch.
if you give moles a card before their first turn, they're off to the races.
The only time I can condone giving moles a card is if Corwid's take one away.
Even then.
Even then, it's still questionable.
One card.
All right. Turn one in the books.
Just the outcast who hated rabbit. Oh, just you can all see that properly, the outcast, right? I know there's an issue with it sometimes.
Yeah.
I can see it, kid.
There are no lost souls.
AJ Squared, thank you so much for the 19 months.
Poor mole boys.
All right, the double convert.
It's scripting so again.
Double convert turn one from Morrow. I love to see that policing of moles.
God, I'm playing lizards. I will build in my homeland.
Morrow is set up to go tall in rabbit, which... Ooh, rabbit dominance. And in turn one score.
I will recruit down in
Could be.
Master Engravers.
And then investing in 9 in the hopes it opens up.
Lost souls, right? Not the.
Oh, yeah.
We could also just be blocking Duchy from having an easy place to spread.
Reveal cards to have.
Yeah,
And
then
also we could have just been converting the Duchy.
it was primarily getting Duchy out of that clearing. Taxing actions from the Duchy, which is how you police them. You have to tax them as much as possible in the early game and hope that their snowball does not build up enough momentum.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
The question is, how sustainable can this be?
it's a good question. Morrow and Glandor are complete unknowns to me because they've never played these factions in a tournament before.
Okay.
That's all I got. Aquaman has a 100% win rate with keepers, and RootManuvas has a 50% win rate with Duchy. So they have lost before as Duchy.
Into the Noisemaker asking, dominance winning the finals. That's a legitimate question, actually. If Morrow pushes into rabbit clearings hard and establishes a dominance
That's it.
in a points racing game, it could work.
I don't feel confident in playing that. So Let's not do that.
If keepers are not careful about what they put into delve and battle, they may not have the actions to deal with it.
That's true.
If moles have been slowed down enough, they may not have the actions to do it,
Yep.
or the forces to do it. Vagabond has a lot of difficulty doing it. It could work.
And
Lizard Caso, it's worse than that. Morrow has not played in lizards over the last 2 tournaments.
and a bunny.
I have stats on everything, apparently.
Ooh, what a mole hand.
Woof da.
Still managed Brigadier turn 1. It did require
Just
a move.
I've been looking at the cards. That's been neglectful of me.
Although RootManuvas actually moved twice.
Engravers, the dominance and
Yeah.
debut.
Oh, yeah.
Abandoned clearing 2.
We had 2 foxes and a bunny, though, so.
So that was 2 recruits denied. Successfully taxed 2 actions.
Yeah, that was actually very good policing from the lizards and the vagabond.
Yeah.
Good combos.
Good combo.
Anything else? Didn't have any bird cards. Not going to craft. Draw a card.
I knew you were going to do that the minute I said the word combo.
All right. We will encamp once per clearing. And let's just see what we're putting down.
I will say, Insolent Noisemaker, if Mara wins with lizards and dominance, that really would be the hero.
Definitely
I think at that point, Moro has to retire from Root.
put
There really is all downhill from there. Figure way station in 3. Figure jewelry.
Figure jewelry and
Tablet figure.
tablet figure. Okay, so we have the tablet figure, the jewelry tablet left on the map. Or on our board.
and decamp. No.
Definitely want to keep a tablet on the board, I think, with the heavy tablets on the west side of the map.
Crafting with the way stations.
I do like the way stations being in 2 different suits.
Not gonna craft.
It has
With the red.
It has benefits.
it has benefits.
Got a move.
It also has downsides, but it does have benefits.
Oops, don't want the ruin.
You sure? It's a great run.
There's that inherent tension for keepers where they want to be
Interesting.
they want to be bunched up in one suit for recovering purposes, but they want to be spread in multiple suits for recruiting purposes.
So if we're choosing to fight in 12, if we're not choosing to delve, I would like to see a fight in 12, maybe to get rid of that mole.
I suspect that's the play.
If we're choosing to delve, oh wait, no, we might be delving out of 3. Never mind. It doesn't matter how many we take them.
And may delve right here.
Okay.
No one to battle. I
Not policing.
rule the clearing.
Sweet.
And I rule 3 surrounding. So I will flip this
2.
2.
That is the perfect relic.
That
Oh,
is
isn't that nice?
luck on my side here today. And then then move or recover. I will recover this here 2 relic.
No matter what, that was a safe delve, but if that had been a 3,
Not
then
Would not have been a safer cover.
it would not have been a safer cover. Aquaman would have had to burn the Faithful Retainer in the recover column to get it off the map.
Which is why I know you're a very big advocate of not delving first turn, because it's just pretty much almost never safe.
I
wouldn't have been able to.
I advocate for it more than I feel for it because I think there is an overabundance of turn 1 delving. I'm pretty okay with turn 1 delving under the right circumstances, but I think people are too eager to do it.
Gather retinue. So this is.
Show me your hand.
Let's put this into move or recover.
1 bird.
Gonna put this.
Oh, the anvil.
Blocking the anvil. No.
Glandor takes psychological damage.
Yeah, Monte Cristo also pointing out AquamanBoss is now in the finals 2 years in a row.
And as a reminder, would have won last year had he remembered to score all of his points. He forgot to score a point and lost the finals that way. And we have scripted VP tracking this year because of that.
3.
Well, I mean, he can say he's influenced the way we do tournaments.
I mean, there was actually a lot of people who messed up their points last year.
We still missed points this year, so.
But this year it was only from forgetting. And last year we had people moving other people's score tracks. We had people double scoring.
Last year I was a necessity.
Or were you gonna
Now I'm just supplementary.
build up to get in the badger's way a little bit?
Me?
Yeah.
I prefer suited move Johnny Spud, especially since we have 3 as a base.
Lizards? I build up and I get in people's way, but it's kind of just what happens.
That's your vibe. Okay.
Hmm. Yep. Okay.
My plan is to get in the way.
Yeah, some...
Here.
Sounds like this round is probably not going to have much, if any, policing, which Glandor was trying to talk about. But yeah, talking about... This Anvil and move is a little interesting, because it's... Traditionally, you put suited cards in either Battle Delve or Move Recover, so that you can more readily burn them. They don't need
That's
to stay.
true.
But
That's your point.
this is locking up the Anvil.
Yeah. Also that, though.
Exhausted.
The Anvil cannot be taken out of the retinue, which...
Hammer.
Yay!
Yeah, maybe long term you shift it, is the thing.
Everyone can see now. I'm.
And a fox move is useful right now because there's so many fox totems on the right side of the map.
Were you supposed to get a point for removing the warrior last round?
No.
Okay, just maybe.
That's a rare point that I didn't miss. Then we gotta.
Craft that tea.
We're gonna craft some tea.
Yay!
There it is.
Goes.
Might change the outcast away from what you want, but
It's not right now, but I don't know any act.
Where's the that card's going for a walk?
It's by the battle mat.
okay.
Whee! Whee! You know, I understand. If there are 2 Lost Souls piles,
Yeah, no, it's not.
we need to discard Dan there as well.
It's not. This is
That's understandable.
a TTSism right here. This little outcast down here.
Mm-hmm.
Lost Souls pal down there. I agree, Monte Cristo. It's an interesting move that could potentially have big downstream ramifications. It's worth paying attention to.
I am a safe aid. I'm a lizard.
Apart from lizards, yeah. It's
Well,
true.
If
But
you aid
Don't
me,
be
I might be able to
Um,
attack moles, and I'm already in your clearing.
the one. Yeah.
I like the lizard blockade in 6 and 9 to prevent, say, everyone stay on the right side of the map, leave the left side to me, even though the lizards don't need that many clearings.
You do kind of need to hope that clearing 9 is the bag.
Yeah,
Or do you prefer it to be clearing 11?
I would. Okay, we're going to exhaust 2 boot to come back in here, and we're going to battle mold again.
Such good pals.
Wait,
I know.
wait, yeah, take the tea. Take the tea.
You
And-
Item gate.
coming.
Don't leave the tea.
Time nil.
Okay, here we go.
He was so excited to show the tea off, he forgot to take it.
All right.
Damage another boot.
Glandor's picking up hits across these battles, which is not
I actually get a point for it.
great, but gets a point, succeeds at policing.
Yeah.
This is good stuff.
And that,
I mean, and again, Ronan's going to need to be policing a bit. Although, we're going to...
maybe I've done something. I need to exhaust the sword. That's it. Something.
Take the tea.
Anything else?
Felt like I was being binded
Okay,
there.
Evening.
So
I do get to draw 1 card.
Manuvas just mentioned it.
Yeah, you've not taken your tea.
Picking your tea, Glandor.
What?
You have a tea.
Sure.
Glandor got the points for the tea, just forgot to take it.
I think we got it. All right, I'm done.
Outcast stays hated rabbit. I sure am playing lizards, haven't I?
I sure am playing lizards, amn't I? What a quote.
It's a good sentence.
I have no conspiracies to perform.
Morning, Katari.
Giving up. So actually, I was going to make a comment of this. If Morrow could craft a bag, that's like a guaranteed aid from Ronin. They need that bag.
Yeah.
Granted, Morrow has to be able to plant in Mouse
And then get the suit
and
outcast
get the
chain.
outcast change, which did not happen.
I think if you're... I don't think it's worth sacrificing a Dom swap for, potentially.
No.
And we can craft that boot. Does Ronin need more boots? No. But should him? But is it a good fun? Is it good fun? Yes.
Score Rabbit Gardens.
Maintaining a consistent scoring pace.
Always love to see.
That's a garden. Recruiting clearing 5.
Another boot. We could craft 2 boots. I wouldn't advocate for it, but we could do it.
And
Planting a garden in 9.
It feels a little light, but I could see it.
clearing 9.
Keepers could wreck that if they wanted to.
It could. That's why I said it feels a little light.
I will pick my cards back up.
It's also committing to that clearing before Vagabond has actually cleared it, which Vagabond doesn't have to do.
Right.
Cards to craft a boot.
Giving up the Fox
Same thing.
card for the boot. What was the other suit of the boot? Was it a mouse?
Bunny.
A bunny? A bunny?
It was bunny. Which I can understand not wanting to give up just because that could be a score in the future if you
Yeah.
don't draw more bunnies.
Yeah.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay.
Now everyone end at 5.
Burrow.
Just all stay together as a pack. That'd be hilarious.
Then
That's how first player wins, though.
have a look.
The Fox recruit ended up in clearing 5, right? Cyan Phoenix? I'm
Correct.
assuming that was an investment for future building in that clearing, but it could have done more damage, quote unquote, in Keeper territory.
He was then.
So interesting, if you put it in keeper territory of 3 or 12, that's a guaranteed acolyte.
Go ahead.
It's not a...
Like a Don
Well, not 12, but in 3 it's probably an acolyte.
I'm fighting
Maybe 12 actually.
like these.
Because 12 is probably where we put the jewelry way station.
Stabbing moles.
It causes problems either way and is likely to become an acolyte, yeah. Yes, Johnny. Morrow Dom swapped.
So good dig.
Huh.
Get out the way. Stay in.
Backy's Loot, thank you so much for the sub.
Ah, that's how you say that.
I have no clue. I'm still not sure.
My brain automated for Backy's Loot, and I was like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Backy's Loot makes more sense.
However it's pronounced, thank you so much.
Just gonna talk about your name. It's fun.
And then let me see. Okay. People keep being mean to my moles, so I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna spend the bird dom.
Is it dig?
Dig.
And dig.
Into 5. Consta, thank you so much for the 4 months.
Sorry, what are you doing there?
Just hang it.
That. I wanted that. I mean, to be fair, it is the safest fox clearing on the map for moles.
Manuvas has decided that rather than
Continuously throwing himself against 12.
yes, and having badgers constantly or Ronin constantly removing you, go to 5, have a safe clearing. This does suck for Morrow though, who wanted to go there.
Hence the why are you there?
Right.
So Brigadier 1 to the burrow, to the tunnel, sorry. Brigadier 2 back to burrow.
Okay.
And then reveal the same 3 cards. We got a fox.
That was right from 7. Okay, we're good.
Yeah.
And I'll take the mayor.
All right. Action Economy Online. Brigadier Mayor.
Do you see how little we have done to stop the bulls?
More than you think, though.
Was in the burrow that I had hoped to have.
Yeah, the entanglement admirer.
2 entire warriors. It's badges to go now.
2 warriors out of the burrow is not nothing, I want to say. As a moles player, those 2 warriors can make a big difference as you get farther into the game.
Got a free mole here. Right.
I mean, we've gotten rid of 4 moles over the last 2 turns, which
Well,
is
let
pretty
me
good.
It's pretty big.
quick.
You really have to think about moles
What am I recovering?
as an insurgent faction, in which case it's
Idea.
keep their numbers thin.
Going to in camp.
Wait, are these 2 insurgent factions pretending to be red factions?
Yes.
All insurgents! Woo!
Now,
That's why this is points racing the route.
I need to think.
Taj Mahal Fred, thank you so much for the prime sub.
Got 2 moves.
I love that name.
I
That's a great name.
didn't have an ambush. What that he just drew one and wants to use it. Probably low. Move.
I was right in encamping a jewelry way station in 12.
Yep.
Move. Battle, then delve. The problem is if I battle in there and delve, I'm not recovering.
Can't you?
Aren't
You can move and then recover. Right?
Well, if I battle him here,
Depends on how many you send, how many survive.
Mm-mm.
yeah, but I draw the jewelry.
It's move, recover to get
And
to
then
the
how do I
jewelry.
get it to my...
Oh yeah.
You're right.
I am.
You craft boat builders.
That would also be a bird card, which might be better served in the retinue. Although actually, the boat builders on this map would be really good for
Boat builders on this map is
for the
pretty
badges.
great.
But sadly, I do not have boat builders, so that is not an option.
If we have recruiting, we might just be hitting the vagabond.
Take out this
Do.
tunnel.
I was about to say the tunnel could be the target.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to end up doing. Is take out that tunnel.
And it's a point.
I will. Then I'm not recovering both.
That's great. I hope that's better.
I just turned him down slightly.
Problem. Let me
Thought I spit on you.
think for one more second. Two. Does the vagabond have an ambush? Is another question.
You're not thinking of going after me, are you?
I'm thinking of trying to recover both of these basically, and trying to see how to do it best.
Sure.
Is the problem.
Who wore it best?
Could go move.
I'm kind of glad you picked badges because I had a couple
Move.
of bird cards and I find them really hard. So
Yeah,
don't-
there.
But what about the Eerie? Oh, I guess if Moles hadn't been picked, then it would probably have gone Eerie, but that would have been a very different game.
I've got it.
My username that is mine, yes.
I'll move.
It's very strange to have a little Eerie in that box. It's the first time, the whole tournament.
First time this year.
I think the first time ever.
Not both threes. I really don't want to burn two.
I believe it.
That would be bad. Could go that way.
So this turn is a lot easier if Aquaman has any recruiting
Gotta do
in
something.
12.
No decamp. Recruit. Let's go ahead and get some boys out onto the board.
An 8.
8.
The outcast. 1, 2.
We might not have any Fox.
Relevance. I have no acolytes.
That can still work.
Still could work.
There
Move
we
from
sure.
8 to 12, 12 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Craft using way stations. I will not be crafting. Act with the retinue. We've got a fox move, so we're going to go 1 fox move. We have a wild move, which we'll do 1 up there. Now I have a. Let's do with the saboteurs.
This is where the one lizard in 3 could have mattered.
The
Mhm.
Duchy Tunnel.
go ahead.
We would have just moved from 8 instead
Alright, so
through
that is
12.
Gone.
But that changes.
That makes it safer for us.
And I
That's
will
true.
delve this relic, rolling 2 clearings to 1.
Okay.
Keep that.
So Keeper is not going to be punished
And now
for this. If that had been a 3, that would have run the risk of the next one being a 3 and then being unrecoverable for both.
battle
We-
the vagabond.
We are punishing ourselves though.
Okay.
We might be delving the one
Okay.
from 12 and 3, 12 3 7, and that's a 3 again. We're losing the faithful retainer.
Sure.
And I roll the clearing. I guess I'll let you damage those first.
Bad for Ronin.
Bad for Ronin.
Not having a strong start and then getting set back.
You gotta hope that the game slows down.
Yeah,
that,
which
and
there's no signs of. But that's what you have to hope for.
Who knows? Maybe lizards will start going on crusades with their 0 acolytes.
You were right about being able to slow the badges down later.
well, bloody hope so. uh,
Okay. Well, I'm probably about to
Well,
lose this.
I think
Card.
oh Christ. Okay, no, all this is bad.
It is all bad.
Yeah, that's
Well, I mean, we can't get with just a slip. We cannot get to a ruin.
This is looking like a forest
No,
turn.
we did not go hostile, so you could aid me
Actually, we can get to a ruin now. I'm a liar.
if I rule.
By damaging the sword, yeah.
Look at that. Jesus. That's,
What? How did you not lose that?
that was
How?
one,
Okay, well, we know the last 2 relics are 3s.
two. I'll move with Eerie Emigre.
That's a move and
Whoosh.
recover, to clarify.
And then I'll recover with the Faithful Retainer. I roll 2 Fox Clearings,
The luck.
so I will not
Yep.
lose.
Going to have to live off the land a badger out of 12.
That's a small price to pay to not lose any cards from the retinue, though.
Right.
What in the actual?
Okay. And now I have to flip this back over. Live off the land. I do have 4 here, so I have to lose 1. Gathering Retinue. Gonna put...
So chat was asking whether moles or badgers are
Double
the...
saboteurs in the retinue. Anyway, continuing on.
Chat was asking whether badgers or moles are sort of the favored faction here. Normally I'd say moles, but if you just have good luck as badgers, then
It helps.
yeah.
It helps.
And I don't know who stops keepers.
Really nothing, honestly.
Unfortunately, keepers are the one faction that has battle built into their bones. And Duchy does not want to battle.
Yeah.
Cards. Enter.
All right, looking good for AquamanBoss right now. Looking scary for everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah, badger luck plus heavy mole policing is looking good for AquamanBoss.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, like, the heavy mole policing is a little bit of a requirement, though.
Right. No, that's not a fault by any means. The table really needs to slow moles down first because you can't stop moles later, but you can stop keepers later. But the problem is
Who stops keepers later?
when there's a low militant presence, it means that the table usually has to use up their steam to do early policing. They don't have as much to give later.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that's where moles comes in. Maybe by the time moles builds up their steam again, they're the ones that topple.
There's absolutely a potential table talk play where RootManuvas tries pivoting to a militant moles
Yeah.
and currying the favor of OverTheMorrow and Glandor.
The real thing would be convincing OverTheMorrow to let that kind of spiral for a bit.
Right.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't mind saying, hey, I'm going to put down a building in 5 to help get my mole presence back up so I can help with the keepers. You can convert it, just wait
Sanctify
a little
it.
bit. Or sanctify it, but just wait a little bit.
It definitely would require some diplomacy.
Absolutely.
And I think something we've seen in the past is that
Useful.
everyone's on edge in the final. People are a little less open to diplomacy like that.
The only reason I would be more open to it, and again, not being in the finals, I don't have those nerves, but is because it's not a market. Like, it's not necessarily feeding your engine as it is. Like, putting warriors on the board is good for you, but it's not going to get you points.
Right.
I think
Cards get world points, warriors don't.
slip into the forest.
Foresting.
We could have limped by recovering a boot, by
Repairing a boot.
repairing a boot, and then getting over and getting another relic from 9, but
Repair everything. And then we
Glandor was sounding a little demoralized.
oh, Glandor, no. I mean, Glandor was also advocating for a long game just to worry about time-wise.
Outcast stays hated rabbit. I have no conspiracies to form. I'll dome swap for bunny.
Okay, so yeah, we did need that bunny card to swap. So we
Yeah.
are running a little low on bunny cards.
But that's okay.
I love these consistent scoring, though.
I mean, it's a points racing game. You gotta hit that score every turn or you fall behind.
Mhm.
Visitors are not
Does it happen?
a fast racer. They're just a consistent one.
Mm-hmm. We have a mouse ambush. I have seen a mouse ambush.
I'll build in clearing 1.
Ooh.
Except I'll do those cards the other way around.
Legit.
All right, so Moro was trying to hit the second garden in 9 potentially on tempo, but it didn't open up, so pivoted to 1.
Playing lizards.
Or Moro could have been planning for this from the start, because again, who punishes a garden in this board state? Badgers are doing badger things, moles doing mole things.
So the interesting thing here is badgers do kind of want to migrate to mouse right now. We've taken everything on the right side of the map, or on their side of the map. We want to now go to the lizard side of the map, and mouse is the best clearing for it.
On a good way to check the badgers here.
All right, here's the conversation starting.
Violence.
Clearing 8 is kind of like their anchor to the other side of the map right now.
I think. Yeah.
But
Yeah, I think. I mean, any of these clearings with actual warriors in it. I mean, I don't think taking out an undefended way station actually hurts them at all. But I think actually taking out some warriors, so he has to spend cards to recruit, could slow him down.
maybe Fox, because he keeps recovering in Fox, so we want to contest rule.
That's
Fox?
not.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. But
I do love Moro's advocating of getting rid of 8.
Yeah. So you said it while we were muted, but getting rid of 8 helps Moro because those badges are threatening to come into 9.
To be fair, though, that is also the pivotal point for badges to get across the map. So Moro's not wrong. It also just helps them.
It's self-serving and correct.
So it's always hard to listen to things that are self-serving and correct.
That's probably the direction we'd like to go.
That's true, although I feel like lizards are easier to check later, although not if they're just left alone. So,
It sounded like Glandor was advocating for 12.
So
Glandor's advocating for 12. Moro's advocating for 8. Manuvas is just absorbing information.
the biggest racing
Excuse
dangers
me?
right now.
And AquamanBoss is saying, don't do it.
Look at these points.
Well, the word that came out of your mouth just then were lizards are the biggest racing danger right now.
I think that is true. I said badgers and lizards are the biggest racing danger right now. I think it's true. The moles are like down to 3 moles on the board.
Moles are still moles with cause and like
That's-
no
that feels
impediment
like
to Earth ways.
that feels like a very simplistic reading. Is just to say moles are always moles.
As you are
Or-
planning
I don't
to
know.
attack
It's
me,
the
just
mole's
be
turn.
prepared to eat a bird ambush.
I have ambush. I don't care where you attack. I have ambush.
You know, in those high militant games, ambushes tend to just be like the cost of living.
You're starting.
In these points racing games where it takes significant effort to police anybody, they really matter.
Mm-hmm.
Have you done your birds recruit yet, or have you not even started?
The letter G, unfortunately, this is a game about war. There are no friends in war.
Get ambushed.
Big Bob ambush.
Yeah, where's the diplomacy faction?
The entire game.
One also it stops him.
Where are my peace turtles?
Peace was never an option.
Send in fun. Ambush becomes irrelevant for counter policing purposes.
That's not true. I'll have 4 because I've already.
No, you'll recruit one automatically.
I already have.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's your turn.
That's the bit I know how to do.
Otters are the diplomacy faction. That's a good point.
They are. I'm gonna turn Manuvas up some more.
Think I could bring another one if I move
That feels about right.
a couple more moles in.
Diplomacy war profiteering, the same thing.
So I could spend that, pop up here. Or I could leave them, but I feel like they need checking.
One thing I'll say is that Moro's last 2 turns have not been correct for Bunny Dom.
No.
If
I
they
think
were
the Bunny
going-
Dom dream is dead.
Yeah.
Honestly, I just think the cards didn't allow for it. We needed more bunny cards, and we just weren't drawing the right cards. So.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was gonna.
Imagine what the badgers would like to do is that I think they would like to go into these clearings, and then delve
Why?
some relics.
There's
Because
not much
these are-
there.
Well, there's 2 relics. There's 2 relics, and it's
What
pretty
about-
empty, so you could avoid battles if you wanted to. And then
Right, or they're gonna come down here and take these ones.
yeah, it's just
And really, Badgers wants riverboats and just to be an 11.
first before they can delve.
Yeah,
They might still do it.
I don't think Badgers have much interest in going after 2. I think they're much more keen to punch through 9, slip into 4.
I do understand the idea of going to 2 just to get that 3 jewelry out of the big clearing up top, especially when we have the jewelry way station in 12.
Yeah, like if AquamanBoss does not feel that he's in a position to make the migration this turn, then spreading into 2 is what he will likely do to work on grabbing out of these or something. Although that's tablet, so not really. I don't know.
Partisans. Oh wait, hold on.
Lost Souls.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, we got there eventually. Ish.
Ish.
It's close enough.
Way in.
What was that for?
Okay. Yeah. Spend.
Dig? Okay. It was just the immediate nothing confused me.
We said recruit, and my brain was like, "Oh, we're on the Badgers' turn," and I just stopped thinking for a second, and I was like, "No, we're not on the Badgers' turn. We're on Mole's turn. What's happening?"
Guess we're gonna have to.
Placing 12, it looks like, which.
Oh, that feels annoying. Do I battle them more times, or do I bring more moles? What's more effective at taking them out?
Well, you're gonna take an ambush.
If you get ambushed, then I think you need some more moles.
Sold.
But
Sold.
Brigadier to move into the burrow, pop up in 12,
And then battle twice.
and then
Will it be enough?
do on the Brigadier to battle the Badgers in 12.
Oh, you can go ahead and roll.
Oh!
5 warriors is
Bait
ambush proof,
the mole.
quote unquote.
and here comes 0-0.
1-1. Pretty close.
Pretty close.
Pretty close.
1.
Can still do it with a 3.
Hold on.
An ambush makes a 3
That would allow me to keep the.
not possible.
Yeah.
I will play it this time.
Yeah. There it is.
I love always using the ambush when it can affect the battle.
Yeah.
Okay, good to go.
Yep.
1-0.
Lame.
Poor rolls.
What is with
Well.
your rolls? This is how I won round 2. Why are you still doing this?
I can only apologize on behalf of those roles. Alright, and then what have we got? Got Fox. I think we'll do
Johnny spot it was worse. It wasn't a bluff. It was strategically timed.
to sway the formal.
All right. Maneuver's picking up 4 mole, which can indicate a pivot next turn. Potentially the type we were talking about, negotiating it with Morrow off the goodwill. Working off the goodwill of the policing done this turn.
Okay.
I will say it is interesting to see no Lord yet, but we've been digging a lot.
I will not recruit. I will spend this
One recruit.
to recruit. Let's get 1, 2. Keep your warriors out there. And need more recruiting. What am I doing here?
That's 1 false orders in the discard, right? I don't think we've seen the second one yet.
I don't believe we've seen the second one yet.
I could move. No, I'm not going to recruit anymore. Craft with my way stations. I will craft this turn. I'll craft this sword.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
2 points.
It's 2 points, which is solid. It's weaponizing Vagabond, which is interesting. Then again,
Now
Vagamon currently has a 50-50 to pull a sword from ruins.
actually do this turn.
It's playing with fire.
Guess I could just attack some moles. Go for these. That's a 3, I know. Am I okay with losing? Could I rule this clearing? I don't think I can. Interesting. Decisions.
A lot of decisions. A lot of different ways this could go.
The thing about digging into 12 is it did create a victory point in that clearing for
It did.
keepers to eat.
Difficult here to try and
I mean, if we're okay burning a card, I mean, we have that's a 3-point potential.
Confusing.
Recruit, and I mean, we could recover it safely so long as we move correctly.
I would say
If we move from 8 to 3 and then 3 to 7, it's a safe recover.
And with 3 cards in the move recover column, that's possible.
I mean, we can even do it in move and then recover
Yeah.
it and then move back.
True. Oh yeah, that's true. That's gross.
Yeah. This is the end of round 3.
go wild move. Fox move.
So I mean, we can get 4 points and stay in this position at the cost of 1 card.
Battle and delve.
It's a battle card, and it'll have to be a bird card. But I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily.
If Aquaman's sitting on a couple more bird or on 1 more bird card in hand to offset it, that's not bad.
That.
Alternatively, with that bunny in battle, Aquaman could.
Question is, do I want to burn a ton of cards?
You could swing up to 2. You could swing up to 6.
I've been lucky.
It's a little weird, but it's
Turn it up
something.
easier.
It's a little difficult with the mole still in 12.
No, that's a 3 too. I could send 2. All right, let's do a.
I hope so, Switchfang. I truly hope so.
Wild move.
Zaraus's drawings for the semifinals were delightful.
Absolutely delightful.
Fox move. So I'm just going to send 1 up there.
Not sure what that's getting us. We know it's a 3, so a card's gonna burn regardless.
Perhaps going after the figure?
Yeah, that's fine. We'll do that. Wild move, fox move. And
No, because that's.
Bunny's not going to come into play here.
Yeah, I don't know what this is doing either.
So with the.
I guess this is safe battle.
Let's go ahead and.
Yeah,
It's a safe battle instead of battling the moles, but I'd prefer to battle the moles.
Yeah, I think so too.
Faithful Retainer. I have to burn 2 cards.
Oh, we're going after both. Okay,
I'm going to say I brought 1 more up here with this guy.
that's fine.
Okay. With the Faithful Retainer. Trying to get it out.
Does both
Where
work?
is it?
You can't, no.
Where did that go?
You need to double move, and then you only have 1 recruit left, unless
I
somehow we have
will-
4 cards in recover.
Face down, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I flip them face down as I use them.
Have-
So I try to remember, but I can keep them up if it helps you guys. I'll keep
I think it's
the.
I just don't.
Okay.
No, sorry. Now I just don't understand where you used that card.
I can't.
Well, I just flipped it face down because I'm not gonna be able to use it.
Okay. I get it.
And-
I'd prefer if you kept them face up. If you weren't.
Okay.
using-
Yeah, that's no problem. I can do that. So let's do the Faithful Retainer to battle the moles here. Ambush.
Sadly, no.
That would have been a brutal ambush.
Would have been a good ambush. 1-1.
What is with these dice?
I just don't want to fight.
I do still rule, so I will delve.
The jewelry, presumably.
I guess I could. Could I go for the figure instead?
You could go for the figure instead. I don't know if you'd want to.
Why did Aquaman move to 2?
Already pulled in a
It could just be in prep for moving into 9.
3. So I'm just gonna do the
Because
next.
2, 8, 9 is the trio.
That in. I will get rid of I lose this, so it's just gone. And now with Saboteurs, I will battle and delve.
Ah.
I've taken this relic.
Oh my goodness.
What the actual heck?
Saboteurs.
How?
Now I will.
Shibunho, yeah, but I just, I guess the question was why go from 8 to 12 to 2?
Saboteurs. I rule 2.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there wasn't even on my radar because it was such a like
That's gonna be
just shoot the moon lucky thing. Like
Well, it could have been a 1. It was a 50-50 shot of being safe.
if it was
So I will move. Okay,
right,
I'm not flipping these anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna
but
move.
if it was a 1, you didn't even need to go up there. So like it's just
So now,
yeah, just pull the best relics, 5 head.
and I will recover with my faithful retainer.
I think the world just wants to make it so Aquaman has won a finals. Like, it's just like getting back into place from last year.
Oh man! Oh shoot!
We're gambling at the end of the
I gotta
We're gambling now!
I have to set up the gamble right now.
Live off the land.
Oh no!
Vagabond.
No gathering retinue. I think, where am I gonna want to attack next turn? I'm gonna leave it as it is.
Man, Joe out here outshining us being like, and we're sitting here watching a root game. He's like, I'm running a 10K. Look at you, Joe.
Joe. I was just in the shower this morning, like self-loathing. I haven't been working out, and Joe over here casually running a 10K.
Just missed the point. Is that what happened?
Yeah, that is what happened.
Oh man. Well, I will not resent you this win if you get it here.
That gamble is live.
Not
But a
yet.
gamble should be live.
It's going live now.
Gamble, go live, do the thing with the gamble.
Gamble's live. Round 3 gamble. Oh baby, is that a new record for gamble?
All right. I think
Round 3?
I want to say the dominance
No.
game was round 3.
Where's OverTheMorrow's game?
Clear.
No, OverTheMorrow won by 2 turns. Because it was still round 3, but it was the second seed who triggered it, and this is the 4th seed who triggered it in round 3.
Got it.
So Morrow still holds that record.
on this turn. So
OverTheMorrow with Corvids.
thinking about it this turn, but then on the next turn they can be a bit more helpful in that.
Oh, switching.
I am running low on moles, so I don't know if I can, but I can try.
But you can recruit, right? Like you'll get 3 recruits.
That's actually kind of adorable imagining Joe and his kids watching while running.
It is adorable. I'm just sitting here like
I'll try that. I'm up.
this game could be so different right now if like every single relic pull was different for AquamanBoss.
Oh yeah, it could have gone horribly.
He could have had like no cards in the retinue
Now we're
right now.
No, the luck is
So
real.
we're slipping in here,
Probably a relic or 2 on the map. Like it
and then I am going to.
Interesting slip into 12.
that is interesting.
I have to exhaust an item to aid.
We're
Aiding-
aiding the Badgers?
aiding
Oh, no,
badgers.
the sword. The sword. There's a sword. Okay.
Yeah.
To aid.
For the
Arsenic and old mice. The root finals. All insurgents.
RN Jesus smiles upon
That is 1 point.
Aquaman.
No, RNG's is just like we need to write the balance from last year. The universe needs to balance it out.
To this clearing.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna gamble at the end of round 4, not round
Right.
3.
Right. That's why I didn't have it prepped. I was just gonna casually prep it during this round, and then nope. Aquaman's like, JK.
Woo! He big brained it. I didn't even see that turn.
Ambush has been.
The tablet wasn't on my radar because I was like, why would you take that risk? It's pretty safe in the future. Just like, focus on the hard relics now and get the easy ones later. But
Nah. We crafted a Das Boot? No, Das Bag.
which is good. Satchel limit was
Outcome.
Becoming an issue.
an impending threat. Swing, badger, swing.
That-
I do think taking out 8 would be good at this point. I don't know if Ronin is incentivized to do it, considering we're already hostile with 1 faction on the board.
I think I would otherwise.
With a good roll, Ronin could just
So
nom the way stations in 8 and 3.
the
Yes, fighting.
badges here. Will you ambush?
Hold on one second.
I think we were debating expelling bandits because we do have the capability of that quest,
I think you got it, police here.
but policing is the way.
Good roll.
Good rolls. We took 1 hit, and we got a point.
2 points.
1 point. No, 2 points. You're right.
And that is 2 points.
I definitely know how points work.
And then I have to damage something. So
Is it one of the exhausted boots?
damage boots again.
The thing is, we can't actually get to 9 to explore that ruin as well if we wanted.
Or it could get 2 points in 3.
Or we could go 2 points in 2 points in 3.
And like,
Okay.
I don't love giving all these options back to Badgers, but I do like
Points! Go for the points!
I do like limiting their
I mean, they could spread in 12 again, I guess, but they could already do that. Sword? That's not great.
That doesn't bode well for Morrow.
Oh wait, no, that's okay. We're good on item satchel limit.
Very good.
2 sword. I guess it could be the Expel Bandits.
Oh.
This is either Nama Garden or Expel Bandits.
Lizards and took that boot, then I can't get it and keep the satchel limit.
I don't know if we want to go hostile with everyone on the table.
No, probably not. Chubun, who are you saying hitting 3 will help Badgers though? Not necessarily, because well, Badgers still have some in 7, but they're
Item from them, the player board.
Yeah.
7's a worse location, so they either can encamp in 12 and 7 or encamp in only one of them.
Sure, check that.
What was the question?
If it's
Guerric, you just want to confirm that?
What's up?
We don't have to take an item when you aid someone.
That's correct. Let me confirm that, but that is what my memory says. Give me just a moment.
To be honest, guys, I'm sorry. I think I'm actually going to do something different anyway. I'm probably just going to
Well, now we
quest.
know.
Yeah, May. You do not have to take an item when you aid.
Confirmed.
Questing's back.
That's weird.
We're going to exhaust 2 swords, and do the expel bandits. Those bandits are gone. And we'll put them on here. And I'll take cards.
But what's the new quest?
We don't know.
But I want to know.
Then we're in evening, so we draw again.
What's Glandor digging for?
See?
And I have to.
Maybe?
I want to keep the Outcast of Fox, so okay, I'll discard that. And I'm done.
See? It's a good quest.
Outcast is Fox now, but no acolytes to do anything with.
And nothing to craft with either.
Yeah.
Definitely more boots. Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, finishing my thought from before, I don't think this is helping Badgers to remove this, assuming you also took out the 1 and 8. It's like, as a duo, removing both of these forces Badgers to either be in a worse position and thin their warriors, or...
Now.
It's not really changing much. The fact we limit them to all foxes is good, though.
Yeah.
God, I wish I could play the game.
Just want to know what that quest is.
Like, certainly there's times where removing way stations is helpful to Badgers, but it's not like a blanket statement of removing way stations is always good for Badgers. It's dependent upon where they are on the map and what that's doing for them. And usually it's a case where you're removing backline way stations and allowing forward deployment, but this is not really forward deployment.
Yeah.
And if you remove 2 way stations, it's forcing a backward deployment to get both back.
I had a T.
Found a T.
Should have pushed it to mouse.
Yeah, I wonder if Morrow should have negotiated that with Glandor.
Yeah.
That could have been
We have all mouse cards.
Woo!
Okay. Okay, we're just having fun. And now we score. Only mouse! Oops,
Oh.
all mouse!
Oops, all mouse. Oh no. That's devastating for lizards.
Yeah, that's not great.
Like,
Craft I will draw 3 cards.
We talk about how lizards are like both a high skill faction and a high RNG faction, and like this is where the deck just says no.
I will say I do like the spread of gardens throughout the land. I'm also scared of the spread of gardens throughout the land. So I understand where we came from though in planning that turn.
Yeah, I mean, you got to do what the game gives you.
1 in the burrow.
Woo!
Aqua's still all the good RNG this game.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, you can't have that many ambushes.
Ambushes are a limited resource.
Yeah.
Do we think?
I mean, I
that's
suppose you
still
could
the-
actually have that many ambushes, but
Card draw isn't
and I could keep rolling ones. Is the other.
I can tell you, I did not aid the badgers in ambush card.
I mean, I think they are still ahead, right? So they need to be checked. Even though I'm policing from the
Absolutely.
back, which doesn't feel great.
You think you're in the back? You're balls. You're never in the back.
I feel in the back by being 8 points
I got-
behind.
I got 3 swords now, so I can help a little bit more, but not I can do it.
Yeah, 3-sworded Ronin is definitely a good time.
Yeah. Katara, I agree. I think 9's the only real risky clearing at the moment. Then again, I wasn't expecting Aquaman to swing up into 2, so who knows?
Works. But you will notice from my hand last turn, it doesn't.
I will say this is in an interesting way kind of policing
Maybe badges.
Aqua, because I do still think that he wants to migrate into Mance,
One more mole.
and I think this is very much just being in the way of that.
Guess I need more moles. Is 2 battles going to be enough on 12? Probably not. It wasn't last time.
Statistically, it should be.
Statistically.
Statistically, it should be.
And as we know, statistics are working properly for Aquaman.
Do I move in now or do I recruit and then move in? Let's hope for better roll.
I mean, Switchfang Ronin's hostile with 2 of the 3 factions, so we're already kind of in stabbing time.
Yeah,
I don't know
think
if we
it's-
go full stabbing time yet or not, but
I don't think it's a question of does Ronin go stabbing time. I think Ronin is stabbing time.
the question is, do we go full blood instead of 2/3
You
blood?
attack me there. I kind of have to come back and just kill whatever's there because I have to battle when I'm delving.
You don't have to battle when you delve.
Battle over here.
Well, you have to
I
battle,
mean, battle when you
delve,
delve.
but you don't have to
delve
delve.
when you battle. Right, got it mixed up.
You'd need to roll a 3 to successfully delve vote because you need to kill the garden.
Yeah, and he does have that mouse ambush.
And you've
I
seen the
believe, in
ambush
the
for that, so yep.
discard.
That's true. We do know that lizards have a mouse ambush.
So
Yeah,
Which
no, I
can
get what
be,
you're saying, but I think I have to try and check you because you're in too strong a position at the moment.
yeah, fair enough.
So let me think. I'm gonna also have to get to what have we got? Fox, rabbit. I need to get to a mouse clearing too. So I think
Sounds like RootManuvas needs to get into a mouse clearing to get a Lord Sway this turn,
those are the
which is a little awkward. Mouse is not a place where Manuvas needs to be to do anything important,
Mm-hmm.
quote unquote.
and then move, battle. Yeah, why not? All right. So second daylight action is
Katari, I like that emotional hedge better there.
we're gonna brigadier 3 moles up to 12 and 1 mole over to 8 because I had 4 and you only have 3. And then we're gonna mayor and try not to have some terrible battles. Would you like to ambush me at 12?
You can roll.
Hey!
Ayo!
Good roll!
That is better.
And that's a point. I have a spare battle, which I am not going to use. I don't think.
I don't see a good use for it right now.
I wish I could move.
Yeah, giving lizards acolytes not exactly the best of choices.
So
Maybe we should have moved. If we don't need that mouse clearing to sway, I would have liked to see you move from 12 to 3 instead.
alright, so
Because
then
of that extra battle taking out the way station would have been fun.
Yeah, but Manuvas needed a mouse clearing.
Up.
No? Oh, maybe?
Yeah, he no.
Okay. Ooh, the Dom card.
And annoyingly, we have a bird, which is going to count as a second fox.
Yeah, see?
That
Okay.
will sway me the. Which one's the tunnel one?
That would be our lovely Duchess.
And that just gets me 3 points.
Yeah, so
Ooh,
this could have been a Dom swap because lizards were not able to lock down the rabbit. Moles could have Dom swapped the bird for the rabbit and used that as their fourth suit.
keeping the card.
Keeping the card, which gives them +1 card going into next turn, and denying that from the lizards. That could have been a really good play that I think Manuvas missed there.
Camp.
He would have had to warp his turn around it though. Yeah.
I will do
'Cause-
that.
Oh no, he's in bunny here. And he needed 2 bunny
Yeah,
though.
he needed 2 bunnies, so it would have been a bit of a warp.
Yeah, it would have been work. It would have been warping the whole turn around it.
Yeah.
So wrong to call it a miss, but it
Does it really matter?
I'm guessing it wasn't on his radar anyway.
Gargula, it was the dream.
Which is more what I meant.
We achieved the dream. Well, while Aquaman's thinking, what was the gamble?
I've been waiting for a good moment to talk about the gamble this whole time. 5 people gambled 9.8k coins for the Vagabond.
Battle.
2% of the total gamble.
Deal.
8 people gambled 54.5k coins on the Lizard Cult. 13% of the gamble. 2 people gambled 100k coins on the Underground Duchy. 24% of the total gamble. And 12 people gambled 251k coins on the Keepers in Iron. 60% of the gamble.
I really appreciate how the 2 people who voted for the Duchy were so much more confident than the 8 people who voted for the Lizard Cult.
Right.
Just wanted to point that out.
Sorry, I just am constantly trying to figure out what to do here. All right, I'll just do that, I suppose. Okay, and now I'm not decamping, recruiting. Lots of informants.
Man,
That's 4.
keepers were so informed.
Oh, I want to point out, if this way station had been taken out of 3, that would have really set Keepers back, losing all 3 of these.
Although we did still recruit in 7 instead of recruiting in 3, which I find fascinating.
That is interesting.
Like, I definitely get the in-camp in 3, but I'm surprised we're seeing the recruit in 3. In-camp in 7, but I'm surprised we're seeing the recruit in 7 as well.
Right, that's what I find interesting.
Let's not be risky.
Okay, we just spent out all the cards. Which, I mean, it's good to not see those cards go in the retinue, but we don't really need Fox cards in the retinue.
Aquaman just needs to be careful not to
Boat builders.
pivot into a Badger Ball here.
But boat builders, Badger
But
Ball.
boat builders.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I manifested it for you. Yeah.
I appreciate that. And
I like that sponge. It matches his band-aid.
retinue.
I don't know if that's a sponge. That might be sandpaper.
Oh, I got sandpaper. It matches his band-aid.
Fox
That
move,
would be an uncomfortable bandage.
I guess.
All right, so this is a gambit here.
A little bit, but I like it.
Wild move. That would leave me. If I do a wild move down there, that would leave me 5. Then if I ate an ambush, we'd be tied for rule. So that means if I rolled a 3/3 per se, then it would be bad. So I can't move another guy just in case there's an ambush. So now I'm gonna forego my second move, and I will with the what is this? The Saboteurs battle here.
This could technically be a 1, which means only 3s would be left on the board.
Yeah, I want to. All right, I'm gonna wait for a gap to talk about this turn. Ooh.
Woofda!
What goes around comes around, huh?
The Saboteurs, I may delve. I only roll 1, but I think I gotta keep scoring, so I'm gonna probably lose this. It's a
Okay,
3.
so we are losing the Saboteurs. We don't have cards. Oh, we do have 2 cards. Never mind.
Let's come in.
Why do we have so many
Saboteurs.
cards? Oh, right. We got aided. That's why we have so many cards.
Bunny, I cannot use. Now I can
Move, recover safely.
Saboteur, use my other Saboteurs. to move. Question is, I definitely want to keep badgers alive. I don't want to be living off the land.
I think the key thing here is to not
But I also need a force right there.
don't stay clustered together. So that's what I've been trying to talk about this whole turn. A big mistake we see a lot of Badger players do, particularly when they get something like boat builders, is they will build up a Badger ball, push all of them into a clearing on the other side of the map where they want to go, and then they just get wiped out of that clearing and they've lost everything. So the key is to maintain that like insurgent style of spreading out and being diffused across the map. You want.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't hate seeing moving 2 from 12 into 11.
Agreed.
Just to avoid that live off the land.
Avoids live off the land.
2.
Stakes out 11 as a potential place to encamp if that ruin gets removed, and lizards also don't fill it. Or just threatens lizards for the future.
Yeah, I mean, 11's where we want to go. We want to start potentially doing. I would spread out to 11. I wouldn't even worry about 3.
Let's do that.
My alternative would be going to 8.
Yeah.
Get back into 8 because that's still a good place.
Brought those right there.
But I think what we want to start doing is we want to do excursions into 11 and then bring it back to 12. And if that's the case, we want to start getting a little bit of a foothold in 11 because we need to get it down. Because we need to kill the gardens.
I'll send 1 over there.
I accept.
Oh, yeah.
It all works out fine.
And now I'm going to draw. Oh, sorry, not draw. Live off the land.
Okay,
Fly.
I'm really
Retinue. Go.
I'm really glad that AquamanBoss stayed spread out.
Hey, look, bunnies.
And
I'm scared as Lizzie's.
Yeah, these lizards are feeling some mortal terror at the moment. Just ooh.
I wish there was a rumble feature where you hit like a button and things just like shake really like this for TTS. I would just highlight that and just hit rumble for the lizards to show how scared they are.
Bad load.
Yeah, Coffin in the retinue. I also don't know how much work Coffin Makers would do in this game.
Yeah.
Like it's a points racing card, but that's
I'm currently
only for bloody battles.
Right, it's a points racing card that still requires pieces to be removed.
Yeah. I will say, and I don't think it's a bad craft in this game if it's opportunistic.
Right.
I don't think it's worth going after.
I think the Battle Delve is more valuable in the long run here.
Rabbit, and I said bird. But yeah, so
not that they could craft it anyway, but you know what I mean.
They battle down all those gardens. It's gonna hurt you. And
we'll take a swing at the Badgers in 12 then.
The thing is,
talking about beating Badgers back again.
Thing is, I wouldn't mind getting the chance to aid you as well. And I get an extra boot, and then
is the extra boot worth it when you don't have the bag space to hold it? Or are we thinking...
It ain't anything. I'd prefer Rabbit, because it makes Badger's life harder.
I like that talk from Morrow there.
If you could aid me Rabbit, that can make Badger's life harder.
Why's that?
Because I can put more defenders in, and he has to kill every garden to delve in 11.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. You're not wrong. There's some...
I also think we need to kill as many.
The thing is that if I move into a rabbit clearing, then I won't have enough move.
Katari, you're right. It is symmetric. That's kind of hilarious.
I think it depends what you think ends up being better policing, because you're gambling on. If you go into 12, you're gambling on whether or not he has enough Fox cards to recruit a meaningful force back up.
I don't know. I mean, because I get the moles have been hit pretty hard, so I'm not expecting them to just be able to constantly punch badgers.
Yeah. So the difficulty here is aiding Lizzie's is a separate path from.
Did you kill like
beating
1 in 8
badgers.
and there's some in 12? So then they can't recruit in mouse.
They can't. Yeah.
Killing the 1 in 8 does help limit the recruit.
It does.
And you can always aid for a boot next turn.
I ate the lizards. but I won't have enough boots.
I think keepers probably want way stations in 12, but if they end up with
Flip the
only cards and mouse, although I don't know how likely that is with
boots to
Morrow's hand, but if Badgers only have mouse cards to recruit with, then they'll want to encamp an 8. So limiting that option has the potential to be value.
Do you need the boot now?
Well,
If we didn't just have all mouse cards and we had some fox cards, I would have said we could try to potentially put down a garden in 12 just to make it annoying.
I could do that.
Because then they can't move out of 12 into
Yeah.
11.
It's just costly.
It's just
I mean, they only have bunny attacks. They can't even attack it.
Oh, true.
um
Actually, yeah, that has interesting negotiation potential.
it's just a
But I don't know if we have enough cards to do that.
Right.
right now.
If you're not giving up any cards, could I request a specific outcast in the name of not losing to Badgers?
Would you prefer Fox Outcast?
I would prefer Mouse.
Why is that?
Because
Gardens and mouse.
then you can get a second T when you aid me.
That is a good
deal.
That is a good deal to offer. Ignore the fact I get 2 points, but I can give you things, and then you can aid me for more. Yeah.
I mean, Lizards are still not outracing keepers right now.
No.
Sword.
I think we're manipulating the outcast instead of aiding lizards now.
Yeah, that's.
I think we might go punch. I think we're punching.
And then we slip into here.
Yeah, I think we're punching.
Then we are going to craft another bag.
Okay, we had a bag.
So actually, that's already getting you your mouse outcast.
Done. Did it. Fulfilled the deal.
Okay, so this is another bag. Get 1 point.
I like how you were thinking that I said put a garden in 12 without thinking about the ramifications of them attacking me.
What do you mean?
When I first pitched
You
putting a
could
garden in
choose
12, and you were just like, but they just kill it. And I was like, but they can't.
Well, I was just thinking somebody kills it, but
That's fair.
I roll a 3/3 here.
But that's the argument for them not to.
Anyway, the hammer's exhausted. I exhaust 2 boots to.
Interesting. Okay, so we're leaving the one in 8 alone.
Do you want to kill this one first and then these?
Yeah, I'm also thinking maybe taking out this one.
I don't know if taking out 3 gets you much.
that one might help Badgers.
Because it just puts it more on the front line than the back line.
Because
This one is probably more important.
they have the tablet jewelry on their board, and this is a figure jewelry. So removing this one gives them a tablet and a figure option for 12.
Yeah, and recruit
Uh,
if they have mouse.
no, I can't kill both of them. Maybe Moles can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna come over here.
If only Lizzie's had an acolyte, they could have converted it.
Battle the badgers here. You're going to ambush?
The lack of bird cards for Morrow has been painful. Because that means
The
Morrow
lack of
has been-
anything besides mouse.
Go 3.
Oof.
Yep.
painful, but it gets the job done.
There we go.
It does. It does indeed.
Okay.
So we could have battled beforehand.
3 items to damage.
I assume we're going after the tunnel for 2 points.
Food,
That makes sense.
torch.
We are very pointy.
And then
Imagine like Wolverine, no
we
need.
exhaust one more sword, and we battle the mole tunnel. Would you like to ambush?
Can I persuade you not to take out the tunnel, or are you just going to do it?
But
Vagabond just takes the point.
But 2 points.
hit the Badgers through it.
Yeah, we only took...
I need.
That was for the Badgers.
Hmm.
That's for the Badger battle.
Items there. I'm gonna have to forest again. I need the points.
Did
Sorry,
you-
it's not personal.
Did you get your infamy point for killing the badger?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I
Indeed.
did. So so
Badger infamy.
crafting
Ouch.
the
Yeah.
bag, and then 1 infamy point for killing Badger. So yeah, I know I need some points. So yeah,
Unfortunately, 2 points per turn is not good enough.
Okay.
you can ambush.
Nope.
Yeah.
That's the roll we wanted earlier.
That sure is. 3-1. That would have been significantly better.
Okay. That's it.
Mole's having a tough time this game.
Draw one card.
Anytime moles have to be the police force,
It's gonna struggle.
they're jumping on the grenade to do that.
Yeah.
It,
We were really hoping for the Eerie in this mix-up, I think.
they just do not have the bandwidth to be both building their racing engine and policing. It is not possible for them.
I have no conspiracies to perform.
Sad. I'm surprised Lizards were able to keep all 4 gardens.
Don't swap rabbit.
Okay. Just locking in that Dom again.
Getting the Dom back under lizard control.
You don't necessarily need to protect
Recruit rabbit.
11 as much, but we're still protecting it a little bit, which is good.
It still represents a long-term target for keepers.
I mean, it was always going to with 3 bunnies in recruit, or in battle with boat builders. It's literally the best place to do
and it accesses every remaining relic.
Exactly. It's like the best place to battle from. But I do think that Badgers need to seriously consider rethinking that position, because it's the hardest thing to crack. You have to get rid of the gardens to delve in it. I think maybe trying to switch and try to get to 10 might be more beneficial.
Or mouse.
And try to do like 10-4-6 or something.
I just don't know how you get over there.
You beat your way through 9, which is a little easier.
Problem is you can't beat your way through 9.
Not this turn. I meant more later. You're hemmed in right now. Yeah, like you're hemmed in right now.
Yeah.
So.
Recruit mouse.
Which is good for lizards.
And that was what I was worried about on Lizard's
Cards back up.
Lizard's turn is reinforcing 9.
T for 2.
It's a great turn for Lizards. Like, dear lord.
That's 7 points altogether?
3 cards.
3, 2, 2. Yeah, 7. One heck of a turn. Let's go, Morrow. And now everyone's like, don't please Badgers. They're going to run into the Lizards.
In the burrow.
I
can help police Badgers now because I'm too far behind.
I'm honestly surprised that lizards were able to rebound that well after having such a lousy hand last turn.
I think Morrow pivoted the way that they needed to pivot given their position.
Yeah. I'm surprised that it worked out, because I feel like Morrow
could have easily been punished.
Right. Well, Morrow could have easily been punished, but also just drew the right cards to follow up the all-mouse hand.
Yeah.
Because there's a world where Morrow just drew more like mouse cards or some bird cards and was still stuck in mouse only.
Well, I mean, even if that's the case, we would still scored 5 points because we have the 3 points from the mouse and then we have 2 points from the T because we were able to persuade the outcast into the right
but
suit.
7 is still much bigger than 5.
7 is in fact bigger than 5. We have crunched the math on that.
Morrow's putting a strong showing here. If the rolls don't work out well for AquamanBoss, then there might be a real shot there. I don't know how likely that is when AquamanBoss has had terrific RNG all game, but
I mean, if Morrow...
surely it won't be black again, right? Surely.
So if
I bet on black, it won't be black again.
Try and build.
I mean, OverTheMorrow winning as lizards would really live up to their manifest lizard chant.
Well, it's not like the end of the world.
I mean, we do know what 5 of the 6 relics are. The tablets are the only real risk at this point.
Well, and that's the thing, is the tablets...
I don't know. Don't know.
Oh, I thought there was another column bonus. There's only one column bonus at the moment.
No, we need one more. We're not in as good of a Bercy position as we would want to be.
Yeah.
And I do think lizards are going to make our life very difficult.
But I don't really know what else to do at the minute because I'm a bit behind.
I don't know either. It's become a very racing game, and
Yeah.
Become.
Wasn't it always?
the lizards and badgers have left us.
I do think that their 4-hour dream is slightly.
Well, we have to just.
I don't think it's gonna be fulfilled.
What was coming up?
They can start playing slowly.
Well, we have to. The badgers can, I don't know, kill a lot of lizards. Maybe one garden, but they're not able to rule. That would be.
I locked my phone for 3 hours. I'm starting to regret that decision.
Both lose.
My heart wants lizards and my money wants badgers. I mean, Batmaster, either way, I'm happy because those are my two favorite factions, so I can't really complain.
Score some points and then
I can't complain one way or the other.
a couple of tens. So let us bunny dig over here.
Committing to small mole is tough.
And
It is.
us.
I was surprised to see we swayed Formal and then swayed Duchess of Mud.
Right.
Like, we kind of gave up a sway then.
It feels
Over here.
counter synergistic.
And then we're gonna be very
Say that.
vulnerable.
I rule 3 mouse clearings.
That's true, but I feel like you've had about 1 million mouse cards every turn, so we'll Brigadier move to the burrow, move to 4. We will.
The joke was that it might be that the mouse dominance just wins because none of you can stop me.
Oh, I see. I didn't get the joke, but it's good. And then.
See, Morrow's taking lessons from me. If you explain the joke, people get the joke.
It would be a great right?
Then you do understand joke.
We
All
will
the lizards.
reveal
You're spreading. I don't like it.
and this to
mean, this
formal
maybe-
and
Was the
Have a good one, Insolent Noisemaker.
put 2 marks.
Explaining the joke explains the joke.
For a second, I was gonna say have a good day, but then I realized I don't know if it's day, evening, or morning where people are. So I was just like, just a good one.
Good afternoon, good evening, and
Oh wait.
Good night.
good night. I got distracted by you doing that.
Sorry, it was like on your eyelash, and it was kind of driving me nuts.
Could I change so I spent the bird card as my dig
Sure.
to 1 instead of the mouse dominant?
Yep.
Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry, I didn't think that through.
I ain't giving up that mouse, Tom.
To deny you the Dom play.
So what I like about this turn is it is
Thank you. So I'm gonna. I don't think I've moved phase or.
it's a big ambitious shoot for the moon turn.
Yeah.
revealed? Yeah, so that makes sense.
Yep.
Sure.
It's RootManuvas recognizing that he is falling behind and trying to get back into it.
I have nothing else. We get cards, but we might lose those cards.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know who takes. I know who takes them. It's the Ronin. But
Oh, wait, no. So before I craft the coins,
Maybe not.
activate the Duchess of Mud and get,
Ronin is a little far away.
and then go to evening, craft the coins,
Did
get 3 points.
technically start initiating the craft, but that's okay.
This point. And I
We'll kick ourselves in the foot later when the Duchy wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, sadly, I don't think I can even get to you.
That was my hope.
Yeah, the lizards are a very good barrier.
Yeah, Molt's taking full advantage of the lizard blockade here.
It's interesting because there's a lizard blockade in 9, 11, and 2, so they're stuck in 4 clearings just going in circles.
Camp there.
I think the worst thing that happened to me this game was
And then, yeah, I don't think that Ronin has enough boots to get there right now, so I don't know who punishes it.
Right? I really like the play.
I do too. I think realizing the low
from
battling potential of clearing 4 was a very strong assessment.
And didn't craft a hammer. You can join Evelyn in that very specific club of sadness.
yeah, but I suppose Evelyn, like she actually lost the hammer to someone else. Well, at least
It
this
was
is pretty
me.
stable. No one else
I
is
was
going to
for
get it.
someone else.
It was me! Poor Evelyn.
That's not where recruits go.
Oh, what am I doing?
Second false order is hitting the discard.
I love that. That's not where recruits go.
Or actually, where
This is awesome.
they go?
I think Morrow's mood is lightened. It's a bad sign for the table, right? When people are happy, you should be afraid.
Do I recruit again?
I think Morrow's just happy that this next turn we're not losing everything. Give it a turn or two, we'll see. But
Is that the last saboteurs?
that is the last saboteurs.
Look at that. All 3 saboteurs going Aquaman's way.
Okay. Especially since we're attacking.
Boat builders is safe for
Daylight.
one more card.
I will say, looking at just like points, Ronin's in a little bit of a rough spot because we're going to potentially have to forest, which is going to be difficult. But
Sadly, I only have 2.
Dutchie making that comeback, this gap is narrowing.
Yeah.
Um,
The table has embraced that it's a racing game, and
now we act with the retinue.
now everyone's sprinting.
Also,
Fox.
I'll point out Corvin planners.
I think we are just going after 11.
Does not need to rule to delve, so it's not.
I have not yet seen an 11-point lizard's turn. I've seen a 9-point lizard's turn,
I don't.
Yeah, I want to say 9 is the best I've seen.
but I've not seen 11. Although
Outcast is going bunny at the moment.
we could craft the coins.
Fox.
That'd be 8.
The boat builder.
We do have another item gate, as Dutchie has not taken their coins,
And now I've got 3 bunny back.
which is
So
That could be relevant.
that could be relevant. I wanted to say that out loud for
Idea.
for
number 1
everything.
with the coffin makers.
I ambush.
Hooray.
No. Okay, keep going.
Okay.
Now,
Bunny ambush.
RNGesus giveth, RNGesus taketh.
Roll.
That was gonna be a 0-0.
That was so close to another 0-0.
That was gonna be a 0-0.
I'm not getting through.
I mean, you got one more battle.
We're just feeding acolyte.
Oh, you can't leave.
Yeah.
You're trapped.
Aquaman didn't leave anything in 12.
I think
You always leave something behind.
You always leave something behind.
run away.
You can't.
You'd have to move from 7 to 3, 3 to 12, then from 11 to 12, which is possible.
You can move from 7 to 12.
Oh, right, boat
Boat
builders. Ugh, yeah. So you cut an action out of that.
But you can't just leave 11 right now.
Yeah.
Man.
lizard life. Hey, I would love to see a lizard win, so.
Well, it's just like, we're not trapped in here with you. You're trapped in here with us.
Hitting it, getting points.
Back one can't reach.
Maybe. I'm kind of I'm hostile with everyone but lizards is the thing. So,
Yeah.
I'm not thrilled about the thought of going hostile with everyone. Also, I have no
I
boots.
think
so. Actually,
might
I
check-
can't,
Actually,
I can't even go to that clearing.
I do think a good turn for the Vagabond, potentially, if we're okay feeding lizards, would be to repair a boot. Slip into 8,
Got one bunny battle left.
beat up the way station, repair a boot, slip to 9, and then
do.
recruit craft. Did we ever find out what that last quest was?
Where's the best spot to position myself?
We're giving speeches.
to recover?
Gross.
I could just split and go one guy over there, send some guys over there.
Johnny Spud, I think we're not battling because we don't want to give acolytes, which I understand because that really could.
Although
If
not-
it stays, honestly, if it stays mouse, they could attack you. But if it goes to bunny, they could attack it with more acolytes.
I'm gonna have 3 moves. Oh gosh, this is a brain puzzle and a half. There's just so many possibilities of what it could do.
Well, 2 of your moves are kind of locked in if you want to escape 11.
Where is the best spot to position myself is what it comes down to. I don't know.
Got to think about your long-term positioning.
Yeah.
Wanting different options for recruiting is definitely good.
I do think protecting 8 would be the play here.
I think I will forego this next battle.
You cannot do this, sir.
I will go into my move or recovers.
Catch it. Table catch it. Table catch it. Table catch it.
Over here.
Table!
Come on.
And then
Nobody's catching it.
We think Riverboats acts like Riverfolk does, but Riverboat still needs rule.
No.
Table, catch that.
do
Table, catch that.
Come on, table.
Over here instead of.
You need rule still.
I think I quite like having the 2 and 2.
Come on, somebody.
Did we miss a Corvid Planners craft?
Oh, we did. Okay.
Oh.
We missed Corvid Planners.
Woo, okay. All right.
Okay, never
We're
mind.
crazy. We're crazy.
We're crazy. They're not crazy. We're crazy.
I was like, this is too much. They're not. Yeah.
There's
yeah,
no
yeah.
way someone's not cashing that.
That's
Okay.
us. That's us.
Okay. The 2 and
I'll take
the 2 and 10 is very good.
Now worth going. Oh shit, Corvid Planners. That's huge.
Now we're cooking with gas. Yeah, Aquaman just got even more lucky. We should have known.
Yeah. Like holy guacamole.
Yeah, Corvid Planners plus riverboats means we are now the Riverfolk Company.
Actually,
At least on the river.
Yeah, this riverboat's turned into a swimmers.
Right. Plus some Corvid Planners.
no.
Good distribution. Okay, so now removing that way station from 8 is a risk
As it is.
because it allows us to encamp in 10.
Yeah. No, this is terrific for AquamanBoss.
Absolutely.
Does not apply. Gather retinue.
I should have just assumed.
Don't want to shift anything.
You could shift that anvil into Battle Delve and burn it out.
I think at this point it's probably too late for you to get that. If I burned it, you'd have to draw it, craft it.
It's true. It is probably too late.
So I think I quite like where things are. Do I need an additional? No. I mean, this keeps my options pretty good, I think.
Aquaman's gotten at least 6 of the 14 bird cards, right?
Draw 4 cards.
At least 6.
I can't remember more than that for
7.
sure.
I'm going to refill.
We have the extra saboteurs we burned.
I was counting that already.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I forgot to subtract faithful retainers.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6.
I will say,
Mm.
not that I'm like really in a position to actually negotiate this. Yeah, that stays on mouse. I can take a swing at the Badgers in 10.
If the outcast stays mouse, you can't take.
You can.
Because
Oh, you
I'll
can.
take down from 1.
Ooh, accents. They're so fun.
Ability to do anything, and I think Badgers win
You,
next. turn.
you've got one acolyte, yeah. I mean,
I don't think Badgers win next turn.
I don't like the Badgers being there. And
Okay,
I thought I'm going to spend one
um,
acolyte on anything else.
Yeah, I don't think Badgers win next turn.
yeah,
But I understand the fear.
all right.
Kind
Birds
of math.
refreshing some stuff, and I think we're just gonna make.
I'm just looking at the move recover column.
Right. I don't quite see.
Unless someone destroys a way station.
Then
Right.
we are going to. Well, actually, first let's.
But even then, I don't know.
Badgers way station in.
Is this what type of way station is this? Is this
This
a
is the
tablet?
jewelry tablet, I believe.
Okay. So yeah, if we put the tablet in 12, we can.
Then we.
I don't know if we win, but we can recover 3 tablets.
Yeah, no, I still don't think it's a win. Is it?
Because there's no hostile warriors.
3, 6, 7 points? I don't. Or 9 points because of the column bonus.
And then I will.
I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. I don't know if it's quite a win.
Wouldn't that be 9 points, right? Oh, okay. We got 4. We went full swing.
This is the crow style playing of Vagabond.
How did we move?
Then
Did you?
Oh,
were
no
no
warriors.
warriors.
No warriors. We did indeed score for that.
there we go.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, that's the scoring pace Vagabond needs to be on right now.
Probably. That's all right.
Like,
okay. I don't-
Glandor's easily in the roughest spot at this table and is keeping up.
Yeah, we could go on an errand. I don't think we should, but we could. What did we sway last turn as the duchy?
I don't think we did
Oh,
Then
because we built so much.
okay. So,
that makes sense.
we draw 1 card.
We can quest. No, we cannot quest.
Okay.
We don't have boots or a
You can go nuts.
All right, Morrow got the mouse outcast they wanted.
I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. It would have stayed mouse anyway. Oh wait, no, it would have gone bunny. Never mind. I don't know how things count. Yeah, unfortunately, we did need that second T to quest.
Idea that it's a very similar result. It's still Crusader.
Actually, no, Cyan Phoenix. We needed a boot or a torch to quest, so we actually couldn't have quested even with that second T.
Just not battle and build on top a garden on top of it instead.
Yeah.
Score it doesn't change my scoring, which isn't great, but it blocks. It's less reliant on dicing ambushes. It blocks being camp.
That's true. Putting a guard in there is painful.
To battle away these badges too, then that could be really bad for badges. That could really hurt them.
They do have Corvid planners, which is its own whole thing. But
Yeah, but that still means no encamping though. So that's still
yes,
really.
I mean, it'd be one in camp, but
That's still.
All right, so Morrow crusaded there but did not battle so that they could build.
I have the
I don't think I hate this divot though. Deviation. It does leave one lightly undefended, which could be a potential point for, I would say, Duchy.
For points. I will discard
Something's wrong here.
4.
I think Morrow discarded the card they built with.
Morrow, no.
I thought they were just dom swapping or something.
24 is a bad number for lizards.
But no, something's wrong here.
Badges so much. maybe we want to keep them.
And then I'll
Yeah.
reveal
Powerful enough
Fox
to
to do like
battle all this
whatever,
stuff.
I guess. I'll put a lizard there.
Where did your build card go? Yeah, that's a good one to get the aids from the vagabond.
Return my revealed cards back.
Like that. Oh, where did the second card come from? No, that's not. No, so
If you question me,
Yeah.
that's confusing.
Wizards just win.
I think Morrow's down a card now.
That was a bad draw.
Either that or the garden just came out of nowhere.
you don't.
No, I think I think we probably do need.
Of course
the
they're going to
badges
say
now,
that.
but as much as I hate to say it, we probably do need them to crush the lizards.
I
but
am not winning, but the lizards can.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt in a minute.
they really can.
Can absolutely win. Moles, badgers.
Moles.
That one card could be game losing.
Yeah, that's really gonna hurt. I'm just curious where it went. Because we dom swapped.
I
Yeah,
have.
we had to. Did we only have 4 cards to start? Why did we only have 4 cards to start?
Take me.
I still don't.
At least
There was no revealed card for this build.
would rule.
There was a bunny in the discard.
I'm delving 2 relics.
Oh, ambush is why they're down a card. Okay, so that gives us 4 cards. But still, that's to be 2 scores, 1 build, 1 recruit. So we should still have 4 cards. So we should have had 2 before we drew up to 5.
Can score 3.
But it's still gonna hurt.
2. That's 5.
It's just not adding up.
3, 4, 5. So then they just need 1 additional point.
Good craft
Additional
or
no-
points
no
is not a
gardens
word
go
that
away.
exists in Lizard's world.
Well, if lizards are dying, then you could just encamp somewhere. Or not encamp. Whatever it's called.
Sanctify. For once, I remember the name.
No craft.
Animals hanging out, like crafting.
Oh, so CoinGate's still a thing. Nobody's caught it yet.
Nobody has caught the coins.
So-
I'm not sure if it'll matter.
Lizards can get hit by Fear of the Faithful twice. Actually, even 3 times. It could be possible as well. That brings them down to 1 card. So that's definitely.
Should be 2.
They could still do
Glandor
funky
could-
stuff with acolytes, but
Could you hit 9?
I don't think there's enough warriors on the board to destroy the lizards. I'm sorry.
After an aid?
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I'd probably do some aiding first, but yeah, then I could hit them. Yeah.
'Cause I
The
need
problem,
to-
of course, with aiding them is that that's destroying the whole
More
purpose
stuff.
of
Yeah, right.
items. And I need points, and I don't know. I'm not really expecting to win this game, but yeah, I suppose that's probably the plan to slow them down, right? We got 1
I can
undefended
take-
garden.
I can take the
Badgers
1-in-1.
can- Yeah, badgers can come after 11. So that's like 3 Fear of the Faithfuls. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that could offset some of
Badgers?
the-
Yes.
And then
So
everyone can
Aquaman.
battle some- Yeah.
Go on. Sorry, Glandor. You hadn't finished.
Yeah.
Aquaman. So I could check the lizards here, but
Mhm.
I would need you to not come and attack me in 4.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because then I'm defending myself less.
Yeah, that's fine.
Question is, will
'Cause then
he
I
do
have to hit him
that?
here. I have to hit the lizards there
Yeah. Or here.
or there.
If 4 is defenseless,
Yeah.
It depends on what defenseless. Less defended does not necessarily mean defenseless.
Yeah, you said you can do that. Is that a yes?
it's a potential win con for keepers.
Yeah.
Potential win turn.
Yeah.
I agree.
So yeah, I will
Alright.
be attacking the lizards.
Great. All right, so 1 in the burrow. Give me a minute to think. So we've got
How?
mouse.
All 3 tablets is 9 points. Get 2 pieces of cardboard. Or 3 pieces of cardboard.
Do we have enough battles for that? And
3
moves?
rabbits.
Yeah, okay, I guess we get... But we still have to get the one that's attached to... I guess...
There's still... It's actually... What it is it's 1 warrior shy. You can't cart all 3 back.
The bird ambush is back in the mix.
I was just more wondering how you get the 1 out of 10, 11,
There's
1.
gone, so he might have another one.
Morning, Elavaris.
Well, he would have
Sorry,
just
they-
had to just draw it.
They.
Oh, yeah, that's true, too.
Like, the tablet's not adjacent to
yeah.
4, so... The third tablet's not adjacent to 4, so...
Alright, it's probably still not a win, but it's just...
They can get very
Dangerous.
close.
That's what happened.
Without taking one of the relics
So,
and
yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to
filling
leave
the
my stuff
internal
really
scoring.
undefended if I'm gonna do that, I think. So let's think. So recruit 2, and then I do move, and then I can't move again. That's really annoying. But I need 3. Hold on. Yeah, okay. I'm like relying on you, AquamanBoss, not to come and take 4 because I don't think I can defend it anymore.
Well, now it's now it's defenseless.
That's what I was saying. They were talking about making it defenseless.
So that's
They
actually
may be able to
a
crusade.
potential Lizards win
Hmm.
because of Crusade.
With the we're looking at a non-hated outcast probably. So
But you're giving them a lot of acolytes depending on what you're doing.
all lizards could do to win.
Well, I guess if Glandor's going to come for 9, and you're going to go for 10, I presume. That's already them losing 3 cards, so maybe I don't have to leave my stuff undefended.
Yeah.
7 acolytes though as well.
And that's the thing is...
And-
Lizard's win here is probably predicated on acolytes closing.
Actually, if they take out 10 and 9, Lizards win.
Nope, I can't.
And they have a bunny card. It does rely on them having a bunny card, but it still... Oh, wait, no.
I think
No.
I'll just risk it with the 1 or with the 2 guys there
Never mind.
or 1 guy there.
Just leave 4 with 2 guys.
You need 1 more point.
You don't need to bring 3 there. Just gamble on it and assume that he didn't draw the ambush.
Which I probably can find.
Oh, I see.
I mean, but you could still recruit 2, right? Brigadier move in and then Mare battle. That doesn't seem like too much of an issue.
Yeah, but then I'm not defending 4 anymore.
I don't think anyone's coming after 4.
I am.
Well, the lizards might.
That's the fear.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I suppose with Rabbit Outcast.
Because they're going to get a bunch of acolytes. So.
Yeah, but getting ambushed in 1, I mean, that's really painful because you lose your tunnel as well. You lose your tunnel points.
Yeah, that would be sad.
That actually is...
You can score Duchess of Mud before taking the battle actions.
That's true.
You can do your ministers in any order. I know everybody waits and does...
It's funny,
Lords.
I always do them first.
I try to do them first for exactly this reason.
I wish I had more moles.
Yeah, don't trust anyone saying they won't hit defenseless buildings. We're in the endgame. Every point matters.
It does.
I'm all for making weird negotiations. I just don't know that you can actually trust anybody on this one.
It's like not crafting the anvil. Sorry, Apollo.
I think I might have to just come into 1 with 3.
Yeah.
I mean, 3 is enough. How many do we have in the burrow?
Yeah. So,
3.
Yeah. Okay. 3 is plenty.
Get an ambush for 4.
Ugh.
I guess. Wait, hold on. Let's think. The other thing I need to think about is my cards. So I've got 1 mouse, 1 mouse, 1 fox, and 1 bunny. All right. So daylight actions were recruit, recruit. We're gonna move to here. Brigadier 1.
Duchess.
Yeah, just score Duchess right now. Get your points. Don't even worry about it.
Duchess.
Vagabond can't come and take out 4, can you? No. All right. Let's just see.
4? No.
No,
No.
too far. All right. I will battle the
Katara, the deck just reshuffled.
lizards here
No ambush.
and score a point.
Fear of the Faithful.
I will score my.
So if
Oh yeah, sorry. Fear of the Faith.
lizards manage to keep 10 but lose 9,
I take it.
and they keep 1 bunny card,
Whoop,
they
whoop.
could win. Not a great start, though. Not a great start.
Yeah, that
And I will score my
feels like it was probably a good card.
Duchess of Mud.
I guess they need a bunny or a bird card because there is the bunny dom. But they also still need to keep 10
And then
because you sanctify both markets in 4 and then you just score.
mouse, fox, bunny. Yes.
Because we'll have all of the gardens on the board.
No, I don't think so.
Definitely some RNG
And
dependence.
then we'll
Which,
go-
that's lizards.
Yay!
They're fundamentally a faction
Well-
about...
we are
I don't know if anybody wins
rabbit, mouse.
well out of the sea when it gets to their turn.
I have mouse and mouse and fox and rabbit.
Oh, it'd be significantly better if it was not random.
Yeah, that would be crazy good.
Or if it looked at batches of removal instead of individual removals.
I still think batches is. It should be
3
batches.
points.
Just because Duchy works that way. Either Duchy should work like Fear of the Faithful or Fear of the Faithful should work like Duchy. I don't like that they're different.
Hey,
Pat.
Pat, thanks for the 17 months. I thought you weren't going to wake up for another hour.
Nope.
I like how I looked at my right wrist for that.
3 cards. 1.
That's
It's
where-
weird. It's interesting that people keep on their left first and their right hand. I guess that makes sense. You're writing, you want to check the watch.
That's basically
it's a
gonna be-
lost cause.
It's gonna be
It's
bunny.
bunny.
It's bunny. All right.
Next
So
turn.
I
Um,
don't think so.
There's a hypothetical 5.5 Lord points on the table, just from one build.
Yeah.
Crossbow, Sway a Lord, like 1 point of cardboard.
Yeah.
Without Banker, Duchy is not having their big burst potential.
Saying that they are kind of vulnerable to a lizard conspiracy revenge. So, this is. Everyone keeps
and
each other in check.
good old entanglement, huh?
Yeah.
And then I don't know what else to get rid of. Not that. Bunny is kind of helpful. I don't know. Whatever. Get rid of that. Yeah. Here we go. Right. Yeah, you guys check lizards and then lizards check me.
Yep. And then
Cycle
I
of
lose
life.
I damaged so many items in the process that I forest next turn. So
Perfect. I mean, you could.
Everyone's miserable. Yay!
Yay!
We went from everyone being like happy and jovial to everyone being miserable in like a span of like 10 minutes.
on the next, I don't think it's wise for me to forest now.
I
It's-
forgot it's Spider's turn now, so you're good.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
just don't
think I
think
got to.
War changes people. War changes people, but war never changes.
If I roll
Switch Fang possible depending on
after the second,
what happens.
2,
But I don't think so.
that would be something.
Maybe 2 years.
Yeah, no, the
Something.
Leader are not doing anything root for another year.
If we start playtesting this year, then they'll be in next year.
They're
Not next year. Sorry, 2 years.
they're wrapping arcs now. Then it's Oath
I will.
and also Path,
Anywhere else?
and then they start thinking about root. I don't see any root work done this year from Leader.
Considered it as a possibility. As a good move. So let's do a recruit.
Because you know that Oath expansion is going to be a bigger deal than
Gotta get
I mean, Arcs was a bigger deal than they anticipated. I think.
right. Like Oath is Cole's baby.
and
I thought he
Is that-
replaced his baby with a new baby.
Is that the third time that Aquaman's recruited with a false orders?
It is indeed the third time Aquaman has recruited with the false orders. And yes, there are only 2 false orders in the deck.
And am I gonna use the second move?
Are we going after 11 or are we going after 10?
The ambush was drawn.
Evidently 11.
Over.
Okay, going after 11. Not what I was expecting.
Badges, boat building, and corvid planning.
No. That was a fox move, and that was the second was the wild move, the faithful retainer.
Those whitey
And I have
badges.
3 bunny battles. So
Yeah, a false orders
I'm happy with
Would be
it.
very
just
useful.
earlier in the game would be very useful right
It
now.
would be solving all sorts of problems for Aquaman right now.
It would indeed.
Quite like keeping him there to rule that clearing. And yeah, I think this over there, does this guy staying here really serve a purpose? I don't know that he does. So I might as well bring him over too. I guess because I'm going to rule the bunnies. I'm gonna be trying to go back over to recover. So I guess I just take them both. So I have got best possibility of losing as many or keep as many guys alive as possible. Okay. Am I happy with this? I think as happy as I can be. I guess I could. No, I'm not gonna rule that. I'm gonna rule up there. Yep, we're just gonna lose cards if we do recover. All right.
Okay.
With the coffin maker.
So the question really is does anyone win between this turn and next Lizard's turn too? For me.
Oh. Oh, pain.
Pain. Pain and misery.
I'm gonna do the ambush to battle the lizards again.
No ambush.
Oh. Just roll like a god. Just roll like a god.
That was in fact God rolls, but we do need to lose a Liz Badger.
Yep.
Okay.
I will. I'm assuming I'm gonna lose this. I will delve this one. I do lose.
Yep.
There's that ambush.
Yeah, Todd Graham, I agree. I was really looking forward to that.
And then which of these is a 3 is the question. Let's go ahead and do battle here and delve this one with the last one.
Oh,
Partisans.
Double threes.
Okay.
We can make this pretty easy recovers.
Yeah, that can be safe, no problem.
Move, recover, done.
Or recovers. Oh wait, did we do Fear of the Faithful?
No, not yet. Sorry.
It's okay. Let's do that real quick. You wanna?
So we lose 2 cards. Can we convince the Vagabond not to attack
Just feels
the last one with only 1 card in hand?
There's a bird gone. There's
And
a fox gone.
prop 0. Okay. And now.
I don't remember what the last one was.
And
We may not know.
what do I want to do? Do I want to leave 1 or 2 there?
Yeah, the Fear of the Faithful is an important potential negotiating tool.
heavens help us.
So that's a 1 move.
And then you move 2 of them into 3.
Yeah.
That's the move with the saboteurs. Then I'll move with the eerie emigre. Go put 2 guys down there.
And then double recover.
And then
That's
we'll
8
recover with
points.
faithful
Yuppers.
I do think that,
Fox.
yeah, we might need to repivot on Badgers for being scary as hell.
8 points.
Because we did just set up another column bonus for another... We don't even need the column bonus anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there is a viable path for Badgers just chasing cardboard or crafting now.
Yeah. So, I mean, this might be... I think this might be a chance for OverTheMorrow to maybe convince the Vagabond to not attack, though.
Yeah, it basically comes down to RNG now.
2 points you should have scored.
You did take.
Well,
I don't think
Vagabond does want to aid Lizzie's.
I have technically. Yeah, I
He
believe I
did.
did.
It's
Chat. Yeah.
He's
1,
fine.
2. As a
Johnny Spud, we can't craft a hammer. It's stuck in the retinue.
to 28. Okay. I guess could I've technically left 1 over there? That nothing's really changed. I don't know. It even matters.
Wait, how did 18 plus... Oh, wait, no. Plus 2 plus 8.
Now I
That's 10.
will go ahead and live off the land. Does not apply. Gather retinue. Let's do a battle and delve. And
Do lizards have enough to win on their turn if not policed? I think
so.
it's pretty magical Christmas land.
They need coins in their hand.
Yeah.
They have coins in their hand, they can do it.
actually,
Oh, actually, no. Because you still need to score. You need 1 more point somewhere.
Yeah.
just thinking.
You just need 1 point.
4 acolytes, non-hated rabbit.
I can do it. Yep. Oh, only 4 acolytes?
Only 4 acolytes.
Oh, never mind.
Covering
I thought we could get more.
if there is a next turn.
That's what, a crusade.
Yeah.
You're here for 3 points and then craft coins
Yeah.
is the idea. But
That's the dream if we have.
there's not a second garden for the craft.
Yeah, no, that's why we needed the sanctify.
Yeah.
And
I know, Joe.
or actually, no, I probably just put it here.
They needed 2 cards in their hand, so yeah, I don't think Lizzie's have it, unfortunately. But it was a great game.
And again,
So
we thought
close.
we think Morrow accidentally discarded a card they shouldn't have.
I do believe that happened, yes.
So like that, I think that may have.
It'll be possible for me to stop Badgers if you give me. Hold on.
Okay,
Badges.
Morrow negotiating a Badger stop.
I can stop Badgers if I win.
I've got 1 card. I am stopped, and you know it at this point, right?
The coins are not accounted for. No.
I could
Uh,
just
And the deck just reshuffled, so I don't even know where anything is at this point.
Gets you.
Two.
Let's say build another mouse and score. It's 3.
Can't do that with only 1 card.
Where
he
am I
doesn't need
building?
another mouse. He's already got 2 mouse.
Oh yeah, I'm just wondering if we could do it again if you give him another card. But
Oh man.
so 2 for mouse, 1, 2. It needs 3 more points.
That's 4.
Maybe get from 4.
It's impossible for me to give lizards a mouse card.
Ah.
I do not have them. So they could get some bird cards,
But if
that's not
they-
gonna help them much.
Oh, that gives them
4 in mouse and
access to the bunny dom.
If you pass me
Oh.
acolytes,
Actually, you should go beat me up. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
if you pass me acolytes,
Just 3.
I can convert some Badgers in 11.
Yeah.
And then maybe moles can go into 12.
I don't think it's
Hit
gonna
the-
matter.
Potentially do something similar in 3. That's also an option.
Yeah.
Johnny Spud, I think it's just moles being so scary that's causing...
Well, or
Absolutely.
Or not moles.
Morrow's actively negotiating. I can stop Badgers if you help me. So the table's just trying to buy a turn.
I don't know.
Yeah. Can we buy a turn?
Can you help Lizards enough to not give them the win while also stopping Badgers?
I just don't think that's possible, though. I mean,
I'm
maybe.
pretty sure coming over it.
That's the dream.
If you fear of a fate for me, I will do nothing. But it's
Okay. Well, I guess we are going to refresh all of this. Then
You can get another boot.
Yeah, and I guess I've got one more refresh, so I could refresh a boot. So we'll do that.
Yeah, they sanctify in 4 twice, but that still doesn't get them the win.
Then I spend 1 boot because there's no hostile warriors to move into here.
I don't know. Even with no bird cards in hand, I think I still would have gone to Eerie over Ronin.
Be a very different game.
Very different game, though.
Exhaust.
I don't know. It's
hard to tell. At this
It's
point.
hard because we say that, but then you look at like
Looking at you.
looking at my ear. You look at like the game Cosmic had in the semifinals where they just like decimated as Vagabond. Not was that round 3? With Nitro Rev. And I'm blanking on the other players, but they just like they had a killer Vagabond game.
That's true.
It's like there is that upper potential.
That's very true.
Give the lizard.
The 3/3 world did crush VB's tempo very hard.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Vagabond is just a deeply random faction, like on multiple levels.
Okay, so Lizard's deeply random faction, Vagabond deeply random faction. Who else? All right, so we crafted Das Boot.
I think aiding for the boot.
Oh wait, no, aided Das Boot. Yes, aided Das Boot.
Relationship with lizard.
Depending on the cards, that could be big for Lizard. That might be a win for them.
It's a bunny card. It's a bird card. We know that Glandor did state no mouses, no Mises.
No Mises, but also the mouse dom's in Mole's hand, so no dom swap there.
We have the bunny dom accessible. That's about it.
Yeah.
So we could score with bunny dom now.
Assuming
And have coins.
assuming lizards can once again get another rabbit garden on the map because they still only have one.
We can sanctify one.
They can sanctify one,
Sanctify.
but if they
score
sanctify,
coins.
they have no other conspiracies.
Correct, but sanctify score coins would get the win if we had coins. So as usual, it comes down to coins. And Dutchy still hasn't grabbed their coins. There's only 1 coins available, folks.
Yeah,
It's bothering me.
5, like with 8 acolytes. What do you expect you can actually do with a rabbit outcast as well?
Convert badgers.
Yeah, so you can already only do that twice.
Mole's just pointing at their buildings.
No, that's
I was muted.
Vagabond.
If you give them 8 acolytes, they can convert 2 of these, and then
Mole's did it a second ago.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
And then what?
We thought we were talking.
I just don't see myself getting the number
Well,
of
that- well, I mean-
points that are needed.
convert, and a what do you call it, crusade, and you could take a tunnel. So I think lizards could win if you do that.
If I give them the acolytes.
I think lizards have potential for winning right now.
You know I don't have.
I feel like I'm king making no matter what happens here. But
Yeah.
That's a legit vibe.
No, yeah. So, like, realistically, I don't think Glandor has a win this turn. I don't think Glandor has a win next turn. So, anything Glandor does is king making. Or doesn't do.
guys, this is
Action or inaction.
This is what we're doing. We are repairing a boot, so now we've got 2 boots.
Oh no,
Then we are moving.
that is a big
into
betrayal.
here. Yeah, I know. I feel like I want.
That actually could be a big setback for lizards.
Yeah.
This is actually in a weird way policing lizards to like the 3rd degree.
Because this was...
Is there any way I can talk you out of this? Because it just gives someone else the game. Do I? If I check someone
I
else?
feel like someone else has the game no matter what, and like battling.
This is
This
the
go-
best chance for Vagabond to get back into it.
For sure, actually.
I do agree with that.
If the rolls here go exactly right, then there is actually a path.
And
Yeah.
You have to, like, maximize the infamy points off of this.
some points.
So you want like 2-2-1.
We can check.
No, 2-1-1.
badges with the lizards too, and then we might.
1-2-1, whatever.
Something like that, yeah. Anything that results in the maximum number of removals.
They've already got.
You want to roll the dice 3 times.
They can't do
Exactly.
Is all I'm really thinking.
Can they score and win with
No.
what they've got on the table? I don't know. Maybe they can. Maybe they can't.
No, I don't think I can. But so maybe
Yeah.
we could team up. If I could take out 12, then.
and if we can,
don't.
yeah, I don't know. I think.
I got Free the Faithful. Let's do Price of Failure too.
Sorry, the Badgers in 11. But
I think you should just optimize your points.
That's yeah. I mean, yeah. I don't think there's anything.
That's
I can
what
do
I always
that
do.
will
in a
actually
team
prolong the
meeting.
game long enough. So anyway,
What have you-
I'm
Oh,
aiding
yeah,
the
eight.
lizards twice.
Oh.
Oh no.
in 4.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Oh, that was not what I was expecting.
Oh, this is very different.
I thought we were going to fight the crap out of this.
Yeah.
I'd rather have fought the crap out of it.
for this. I guess we'll exhaust the bag
Oh, we're just going for it.
and to get tea.
Chat.
The first one. And then
Grabs tea, grabs.
we exhaust tea.
We're keeping the swords. We're still going for it.
Yeah.
Get nothing, but at least we would.
And then we have like discard down to 6 at the end of this turn.
It's this is like a YOLO play.
This is a YOLO play, and I'm here for it.
So 2 points from that.
I don't think we can get 10 points from this, but I like it.
Yeah, it's like a 6 point.
6 at best. But I mean, with 6 items is technically enough to close it out.
By this betrayal, because I
Yeah.
didn't defend because to give us another round. But deals
Yeah.
are not binding, so
Yeah.
this is how you're gonna do it.
Welcome to Root.
I'll go out with dishonor.
I'll go out with dishonor.
Yes, Glandor, yes.
Anyway, so
Yeah, throw whatever's getting thrown out. Honestly, I would throw the bag.
No, Katara, I believe the aid was at level 1. I believe it was correct.
It was.
go for it.
It was 0 at the start of the turn. No, we aided once at 9.
3.
We aided 3 times this turn.
Oh, you're right. The 8 and 9. It was all correct. Though.
Oh no, that's too high. You didn't
Edit.
want to roll a 3.
It can be okay. No, it can't be okay. No, it can be okay with a 0 0.
0.
It has to be a 0 0 now.
I mean,
Then we battle the moles again.
Boo.
Did I want to take their damage?
no.
Ambush. No.
It was a 3-2.
Yeah.
Okay. Then well, we should do need to roll.
Not a 0 0.
Yeah, it was a 3-2. So we should have taken two hits.
Oh.
That damage box looks the same, right?
It's the same. Yeah, no, it should be
Do
2 more.
these while you hold on.
Yeah.
At the very least, one of them will even out because we had to discard down to 6 items in the satchel.
I feel like you may have made the lizard.
That may have just happened, yes.
What, Kate making the lizards?
Yeah.
Possibly.
I don't see
4
I
cards.
got enough points to win if I went through with the original plan of killing lizards.
Understood. You know,
What are we pinging?
Take a card from my pile here.
Oh. Price of failure.
only 1 price of failure, so that could have been worse.
That could have been worse for moles, true.
Price
Okay.
of failure.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? Lizards might take my ton.
I just drew one.
Sure.
So, okay.
Did moles craft coins before?
Ooh.
Oh, I did. Yeah, sorry.
Now that's fun. Not what we wanted, though. We wanted the mouse dom.
The aid card before that happened.
Yeah, well, I went hostile with you very early, didn't I?
Yeah, the mouse down price of failure could have been huge. Just, it's,
Let me think. I need to lose a lord. Hold on.
Indeed.
I don't know that Fox gets anything.
Bro, will you tell me if you're gonna kill my tunnels?
No. You may interpret that as no, I won't tell you, or no, I won't kill your tunnels. I'm not clarifying any further.
I mean, he's
I appreciate you, Morrow.
everything they can to get the points.
I appreciate that response.
So I
So.
guess. Just
Regardless of how this game turns out, Morrow was the winner in my heart.
wait, is that right? Hold on. Let me see which cards I've still got. Do you guys want to carry on and I'll think about it, or do you want me to decide before you carry on?
I would prefer you decided before we carried on.
All right,
let's
give me a
do it
minute.
by the
then.
book. Take your time.
All right, give me. Thanks.
I would just get rid of getting rid of the tea. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense. You don't need it anymore.
You don't need it anymore. Don't need the bag anymore.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be back in just.
That's why I was surprised we didn't damage the bag. So in a weird way, it evened out because we took out 2 items. They would have just been the 2 damaged.
Yeah.
So that at least balances.
Yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't have used that ambush. Anyway, it was spite. It was a spite ambush.
It was a bit of a spite ambush. I'd be annoyed if I were you.
Yeah,
but
I am.
I don't know. Just from my position, I just feel like
It's
I need to
points
be
maxing.
within.
Yeah, I think it's.
I need to be within striking distance in case something miraculous happens.
It's
Yeah.
not like
No.
correct exactly, but it's entirely understandable.
Yeah,
Well, now giving a speech is impossible.
I think I'm sad about it, but I also get it. So
I don't think there's any correct move. I don't know. Maybe chat disagrees. Maybe they think there was something I could do.
I love that move, honestly.
Chat
The ambush.
Oh, the ambush? Oh,
entirely ruined because of a rules mistake we didn't see earlier.
meh.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
let
You guys played a pretty clean game.
Coin Gate lingered for a long time, and
I will attempt.
assuming Moro actually did.
Oh, that okay. You did a clean game that didn't advantage you.
No.
But that one card could cost more of the win.
So that's fine.
I don't know.
I burned one of my teas, but I think that's okay.
I have no mouth and I must speech.
So yeah, these are getting dumped from the satchel. So I've got 6 items left. And
Spite's gotta hurt to be Spite.
1 card.
There's truth to that. There's a lot of truth to that.
Yeah.
Well, comrades, Glandor did me coins, so this is over.
Oh!
Why would you give him coins?
To Rabbit.
Sorry, that was very high pitched.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I will discard the Lost Souls.
Okay, so that's 3 points, 2 points, and then probably just scoring 2 points.
Perform a crusade. I will crusade out of clearing 6 into clearing 5 and attack the tunnel there.
The point?
It's dead.
It's dead, Jim.
It's dead.
It's wild about this, Glandor. I'm not gonna lie.
I will score a point.
I'm not wild about this.
The finals. I'm making some people happy at least.
You made me happy, Glandor. I'll not lie about that one.
King making in my route.
You should have killed my lizard for fun.
This is route as Cole intended.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I will
Oh no.
discard the Dom for 2 points.
Yep.
I will sacrifice twice. I will pick up my cards, and then I'll craft coins for game.
There it is. The most chaotic ending.
Let's go, Lizzie!
What a weird game.
GG.
Great game, everyone. What a weird finish. Congratulations, Moro, with the Lizards' final victory. Congratulations. But great game all around, everyone. It was really interesting. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was it. I hope you all had fun. Thank you so much for playing, everybody. I hope to see you all next year. I'm unmuted, right? Yeah. There we go. Everyone watching, thank you so much for watching. That is a wrap on the Winter Tournament this year. We will probably be back next year for another edition of the Winter Tournament. Until then, all of you have a great year.
And make sure to check out Guerric Samples games for the games that he streams the rest of the year, too.
Oh yeah, I guess I can plug myself. Have a great one, everybody.